Hey y'all, I need to cut on the light because it's got my camera looking real crazy. Hold on, y'all. Should have got some natural light in here. Okay. Whew, that's so much better. This thing was like super dark. Hold on, y'all. I'm not at home. I'm at my niece's because we were flying together. So I need to move around. So I'm showing right up in here. Okay, there we go. That's so much better. Yes, y'all. So y'all see the hey y'all, I'm on YT as well. Once I get to like at least 100 people over here, then I'm gonna cut my TikTok off. Because we're gonna watch Detective Gaither, y'all. They got Lakia coming to the courtroom today. Why am I so excited? Because y'all say she is a lot on the witness stand, and I'm ready to see it. She didn't want to be seen the last time. I know that's right. Skull buffs. Skull buffs. I know that's right. It's in my bio. Fancy, there was no court Thursday or Friday. There was no court. Hey everybody on YT. Everybody, how y'all doing? I missed y'all. Were y'all bored this week? I was a little bored this week. Hi everybody. I was a little bored this week, y'all. Let me just go ahead and share my screen so that you guys can see what's going on in court. Okay, y'all. Make sure everybody on YouTube can see what's going on in court. Y'all Thug look like he losing a little weight. He looks small today. Thank you. Why did Paige go off? Because Miss Love was lying. That's why. That is why Paige went off today. But she didn't do enough for me. I really thought she might I thought she might have granted a mistrial. Well, I don't know. I don't know. It was like 50-50 because she looked really, really pissed. She looked really upset at Miss Love. Jasmine, we're
Y'all,
about
I'm
to
really thinking
report this
it's
started.
4:35 right
I
now.
can't recap, but you can look at my video.
Can you go ahead and let the
Yeah,
jury
yeah,
go for
upload.
the day? We'll see them at 9. We can just
Oh shit,
discuss
she
some
letting the jury go.
evidentiary issues
Damn.
for the rest of this day.
So we're not even gonna see Lakia. God damn it.
They a couple of them might need to get their
Y'all see that?
phones
No
moved on and
Gaither.
grab their
Why is
phones.
Gaither playing with us? You was lit at the
We will be
club, baby. We
starting at
seen you.
8:45.
You know what? I had fun Friday and Saturday.
Can't somebody else do that? Because I'm waiting for Mr.
Sunday,
Seal to get the
and then
reference. So
it
I
just
think you
went
need to be
downhill.
here for that. Somebody else can go say that.
So,
But the witness needs to be
hey
here at 9.
JP, we're on YT. I'm probably gonna now that they
What is it, Mr.
dismiss
Steele?
court. I'm just gonna stay over there for a while and chit chat with everybody. Thank you, Tanisha. Y'all had fun in Houston, but I just hate that it ended shitty. You want to go to court tomorrow, K-Neek? I might tell you come pick me up, girl. I'm almost at 100 people on YT, and then I'm gonna stop TikTok and just sit over here for a little bit. Court about to end, y'all, so I guess we just gonna chit chat. I did miss y'all. I feel like you know how like when your mama don't let you spend the night with your cousins, and so you like mad the whole weekend. I kind of felt like that. I was like, dang, I ain't talked to them in like days. They said mayor go to court booty. No.
Any response on that? I mean, I don't recall that witness being asked anything about
Gaither
that,
was
but
in the
it's not really
courtroom.
saying anything, anyways, is what
Girl, I
Mr.
need Gaither to
Zachary's
go.
saying.
You did, JP.
Judge, I know that the line 19 is out, and
Yes, KB. I was in Houston.
I just asked that the
I was
court
bored too, Tanisha.
allow us to play it up. What I have is that he said
K-Neek trying to go to court, y'all. I just can't. I cannot. But I kind of want to see Lakia. I bet she got her little dress braided to the
I'm
back.
looking at it.
See it now. Got her a little gray collar shirt
I know
on.
that.
Probably got a dress shirt on and some
I
black
disagree
pants.
with
She
Mr.
make me
Steele
feel
about
like that's how she would have it on.
this particular sentence needing to be
I
put
need Paige to
on.
put a foot down. She won't.
Um,
Yeah.
he said
Y'all
Laquan
know what
said
after
about
I'm talking
this
about.
person in this
Hey,
courtroom
Krona, have
is
you
not
moved?
true. And
Y'all know what I'm
so
talking about.
this is not one of the redactions that were previously ordered. I think
Oh, they really are talking about
it's
something.
admissible, and I'd ask that we be allowed to play up until line 18.
Gates is not on the stand. He fake.
That's not Zachary saying anything about Mr. Williams, right? It's just him saying, "Here's what I said to Mr. Williams."
No, it is that Mr. Williams didn't have buy any guns to commit
Hang
a
on.
crime. Sorry.
Oh, I hope your mammogram
go
went
ahead.
well.
Mr. Williams did not buy a gun to commit a crime. That's what it says. It's exculpatory, I understand. But it was not asked about, is what I'm saying.
K-Neek, I'm trying to see.
So it's not an inconsistent statement.
Paige on the shade room, Miss
Read
Fabulous
the
J.
entirety of what you think it says for me.
Y'all, they say Paige that made the shade room. At least she made
my
it to
gosh.
something she was cutting up today. Maybe she'll go ahead and
Okay.
end on business.
I don't know why they keep opening that
Wait.
door, but it's closed
I
now.
remember watching Gates on First 48. Was she on First 48?
I think you said that you
Nope,
thought
got
it said,
Thomas
"I told
Howard.
thugs stop messing with everybody, like don't buy no guns for no crime."
Y'all,
Okay.
Gaither was on
What
First.
does it say?
Please, y'all got to find this episodes for me. Y'all, Paige was on First 48. I mean, not Paige. Gaither. Y'all got to find it. I got to see it. Y'all, we got to see. You did move? Okay, good, Crown. I'm happy you made it safely. Y'all got to see her. I just want to see how she dressed in the videos and how she was acting. Like, it's just, I want to see.
Your Honor, it's what he said.
Roll the clip, Kiera. We're going to have to do a special.
It's Mr. Zachary.
If y'all tell me where it's at, if I have to buy it, I'll buy it so we can watch it. Yeah.
I have 149 again.
No.
And it's Detective Dennis saying.
So yeah, I'm like, yeah.
So they just got sticks on deck, meaning guns.
Right.
No, where are they getting them from? Thug got a check, so it's not. Put a date on this, and it's unintelligible. Then the next
Sound
person
like he
says
said,
Thug.
Thug got the money, so it's up.
Mr. Zachary says Thug, and then Mr.
Season
Zachary said,
14,
"I told Thug."
episode 36. Renee, you listen.
Had
You
to
working
stop
harder than
messing
Miss
with
Love in this
everybody.
case.
He buy no guns for no crime.
You said season
That's
14.
what it is.
Girl, we're gonna watch
Then the next line is out because it's
We're gonna
about
watch that.
the
We
legal search of
we
Mr.
need to watch
Williams'
that
home.
one night. Y'all know we had, like that night we had. It was like we were on here for a long time. That's what we need to do again, and we need to just watch Detective do everything.
I think given my ruling,
We could call it Good Night Gaither. Oh, that would be so cute. Good night,
Miss
Gaither.
Love was doing the examination, and I told her to stop going line by line. That I'm gonna
You look what
permit
up.
that to come in. With regard to the rest of your specifics
Get off
that
TikTok, y'all, because we watching over here.
the variety of you
So,
raised right before the
quiet.
break, where Mr. Zachary acknowledged saying something, but then said it was a lie. That does not prevent that from still coming in as a prior inconsistent statement under 613. I mean, he's given an opportunity to explain or deny. He doesn't deny, he explains it by saying it's a lie. So the prior statement is still a prior inconsistent statement and can come in. So when we start with Detective Gaither in the morning, that'll be my ruling with regard to all of that. That it can all
Yo.
come in, subject to the redactions that were already made under 613. Okay, so a couple of questions about.
I'm trying to see why I'm coming up when y'all Google the text.
Oh, did we ever get the?
Lakia gonna be
Ms. Love,
looking
you
for
were
me.
going to provide us with the specific parts of that. Mr. Zachary's Twitter that you wanted in.
The, y-
She ain't
so
looked it up.
I do have some, but since I didn't push with getting them introduced with Mr. Sprinkle this time, I instead.
Right, but we still want to know what they are, so
Oh,
we'll
yes.
know what needs to be dealt with.
Yes,
So can you tell us what they are?
yes. So it was page 32 of 259.
Wow.
What I'm going to do, Judge, is just scan them all. It's
Okay.
page 32
Hold on, y'all. Let me Google this.
of 259.
Why would my name come up
Page
with the text?
63
Lord, I hate it. I hate it.
of 259. Page 64.
I don't see it. Did y'all type the text
66.
Gaither?
74.
Hey, Miss Cherie. They're going through stuff they want from
79.
Kendary Zachary right now. Hey, India. You can search
81.
First 48s on TikTok and it's different episodes. Okay. Hey, Armenia.
86.
What y'all type in, y'all?
87.
YouTube, they said they Googled Detective Gatham. I popped up.
92.
Baby, I don't need Lakia looking for me. Lakia don't need to be
12.
looking for me, baby.
15.
So I just be on here. I just
142.
be on here joking.
Hang on, 12, 15. What does that mean?
I can see her now rolling up on me,
They-
talking about, oh, you be
that's
having them
page
jokes
number,
about me
page
and my
number
boxes
12,
and my
page number
sports
15.
bras.
Oh,
I
so
want
we're
no
going
smoke
back.
with the Gator.
So before 32, page
No.
12. I'm just confused.
Yes, it was. It
Okay,
was. I
so
had
page 12.
just
And,
begun.
all right, and then what?
Page 12, page 15,
Yo,
page 142, page 131, page
girl.
128,
Yeah, her name
129,
Lakia, baby.
127,
We told you on the last live you pop up when you said,
126,
oh, y'all should. But
122,
why? I think I looked it up when y'all told me that too, but I
119,
don't know what I did because I don't see it now.
117,
I'm finna write Google and tell Google take it down.
100.
I'm finna tell Google don't be having me pop up when they search that lady name. Images scroll down. I know what church I'm talking about because I told y'all know I'm in the house all the time, so I know what church I'm talking about. D baby says she want all the smoke, baby. I don't want the smoke. Do you live in Georgia, D baby? Cause baby, I don't want the smoke. D baby on TikTok. We want all the smoke. No. I don't want the smoke, D baby. She said we ain't scared of Gator. K-Neek, I'm not going to that damn courthouse, girl. Do we smell a mistrial or what? If you smell mistrial cute, I must got COVID and my nose not working because I don't smell it.
Is that it?
Gaither said it's a security risk. They said Gaither scared of us. Yo, this too much for me, baby. It's too much. I just didn't expect it to be like this. Mistrial and Rico are together. When this is over, whatever they're doing right now, yeah, we've got to go back and watch Paige. JP, do you think someone's going to bring up their relationship? I don't think so. I feel like the defense attorneys, they had to have known this information. I just don't think it means much to them. Oh, D baby, you live in Georgia and you out here living reckless. Oh wow. Sprinkle did y'all. Let me show y'all who Detective Sprinkle remind me of. What is this? Have y'all ever seen Billions
A
before?
chronological would be wonderful.
There's a
And
little
then
short man
share
in
that with
Billions.
everybody.
He's like a
And you now intend to introduce
politician.
these the next time Mr.
That's
Sprinkle testifies, which will be how long from now?
Probably the not this week, given the not
After we get back from our,
yes,
okay, after the non-jury days.
yes.
Okay. Um, all right. Then that'll be yet another
he be
item
stuttering
for us to
bad.
take up during our non-jury days.
And Darius, oh, D baby, is that for
Okay,
real?
Mr. Steele, I have a question about your motion in limine number
See,
61. In your paragraph 4, you
I gotta pause this for just a second, y'all, because y'all I'm on my TikTok, and y'all know I told y'all D baby talking about we not scared of Gaither. You remember I told y'all that? So she said, "I'm Quindarius' aunt." I'm not. I'm just over here speechless. I'm trying to listen. I'm trying to see what's going on too, Brooklyn. Oh, why you always robbing when I be typing? Y'all, what's going on over here on TikTok? Is Love dating Quindarius' daddy? What? They said Gaither don't even like answering 911 calls by India. I don't know what they doing, Sugar, because I'm not understanding. I said, y'all, it's a lot of people on here be covering the trial. I don't know why. I don't even understand it, y'all. She said no, nothing like that. What you mean, D baby? Nothing like what? Let's go to court. I mean, Gwinnett. Messy behind. Ain't no way this any Brooklyn. Y'all gonna have to get over here. Y'all on YouTube. This is what I'm telling y'all. I feel like I say this all the time. YouTube, I feel like y'all, that's like your mama, grandkids. Y'all know how y'all had a little meeting in TikTok, the big family reunion. Cause I swear to God, it'd be too much going on TikTok.
raise the issue of text messages
India,
captured on
India,
the
get over to
wiretap.
YouTube, girl.
Are there text messages captured on the wiretap?
Get on over to YouTube, y'all. Cause I'm telling you, TikTok be having a lot going on in these lives.
Write in proposed text messages, and I believe that would be hearsay.
Line
Lord.
sheets that write in what?
So
Okay, YouTube, give us a second, y'all. Let me migrate people from TikTok on over here because listen, hey Mickey, listen, it be a lot going on over here on TikTok, Lord. It be a lot going on. Now, don't y'all sleep on Miss Love, talking about who would even date Love. Now, don't sleep on Miss Love now. I had to come back over. Tanisha, listen. Hey, everybody on TikTok. We're migrating over to YT. We're going to the backyard cookout over on YT. That's what I'm always say. It's a little smaller over there. That's right, India. See, India, that's what I'm talking about. Don't be a hater. We ain't no haters. Miss Love is nice looking. And Miss Love got a shape. Come on. Miss Love got a shape. Hey, Mel, my belle. Hey, girl. Miss Love got a shape now. Come on. But Gina. Yeah, we're going to watch Miss Love. I paused the court real quick because I'm talking back and forth, and I know some people trying to watch. Tanisha, I'm going back. Bye, y'all, over here on TikTok. I done reached my 100. I'm leaving now. Okay, y'all. TikTok get a little messy over there, y'all. I have to. It be a lot going on TikTok. I said I need to come over here where it's a little smaller. you know, I know how to block real good over here on YouTube. Key, thank you for coming over, Key. I don't even know if that was a joke. I don't even know if that was a joke, but I'm like, well, let me, you his auntie. I'm like, oh wow, that threw me off. It just made, because I told you I don't be wanting them witnesses. I don't want no extra information. We just, yeah, we just sit here watching trial, giving commentary. I don't want nobody to try to prove no point or explain. I don't want to do all that. We just want to chill, watch court together. So now it's please hit the like button. Hey everybody on YouTube, I missed y'all this weekend. Key, you didn't see that? She said she was I forgot her name. She said she was Quindarius Zachary's aunt. I don't know if it was a joke or what, but what I don't want to happen is like her to make that statement and people start asking questions about him, the case, Gaither. Baby, I like everything we say to be speculation, okay? Everything we say got to be speculation. What comment you say, Monet? I must have missed it. Y'all know my trip was, hold on, y'all. Let me find Monet comment. Monet, I hope you're saying, hey, girl. I don't, if it was another comment, I don't see it. My trip was really good up until like yesterday. Yesterday was just, I made it to my cousin's wedding, but I ended up leaving the wedding. I just feel like, try not to go into like super details about it, but I just think it's weird. I think it's really weird when people put like issues that you've had in their wedding vows. That was some weird shit. I've never been through that before. And it bothered the hell out of me. So I didn't go to the wedding reception. I thought that was I thought it was very weird. And it just kind of ruined my weekend. Like it was so good. Like I was having such a good time the whole time, right? And then that happened. Y'all heard me right. I didn't stutter. Y'all heard me right. I had an issue, like me and my cousin, her husband, we had like an issue early in the year. And I thought we were cool. Like me and her, we were super, super close because of the issue we had, me and her husband. Me and her are not as close. And then like, to think me and her squashed it, we moved past it. And to hear her husband like make references to something that I said to him in his wedding vows, I thought that shit was super lame. And now I never talk to my cousin again, y'all. Crazy. It's I was like, and let me tell you, like my daughter, she was laughing because sometimes I can be impulsive. Remember, I am from Memphis, try to be cute, but sometimes, you forget. So instead of me like making a scene, I just thought it would be I did curse at that wedding. I did curse. But I think only the front row and the back row heard me because I thought that shit was weird. And rather than like me make a huge scene, I just opted to leave the wedding. So, I'm a little pissed about that. If I get my $1,500 back I spent on that trip, I think I'd be okay, because y'all know I'm a college student, okay? And I got a child in college that I pay tuition for. So I think that was weird, man. And I like nobody's gonna make me feel like it wasn't weird. Nobody's gonna make me feel like, oh, he wasn't talking to you. I just think bringing up the situation, period, was I don't even know how to describe it. Like that shit was crazy. But yeah, and it's what's really crazy is I didn't even I thought about not going because me and her kind of in a weird space. But this is one of my cousins that's like my sister. But I was like, man, I'm like, that's then I'm gonna regret not going to her wedding. And then like he pulled that and it just kind of like it ruined my whole night, y'all. Y'all know what I was saying? I said I could have been on live. We could have been watching stuff about the trial. So I was I don't know how to feel about that. There's like pieces of me that kind of wonder, if I overreacted because I left, because I definitely left. I stayed through the ceremony, baby, and I was gone. But then there are other pieces of me that feel like I am a good person, and I think people are used to me being the one who apologizes or trying to talk it out. People are used to me doing that, but I don't like him. I ain't gonna even lie to y'all. Did she know he was gonna do that? I don't know. I don't know if she did. Me and Kayla had a good time on Friday. We did, y'all. We did. So Kayla, first of all, Kayla like surprised me. She ended up picking me from the airport. We went and had brunch. After brunch, we went to the mall because we had to get some stuff for the rodeo, my cousin's bachelorette party that night. So we did that. And then we went to the bachelorette party. We went to the bridal shower. Like Friday was a vibe. Friday was a vibe. Her husband's wrong, but I think something wrong with him, and I'm gonna stand on it. And if she see this YouTube, I don't even care. I'm gonna stand on it. This might be the only way because I blocked her on everything. I said, you know what? This the last time. Y'all are my little safe place, Jay. I was like, I could have been on you. I could have been in Georgia, 1,500 in my bank account, and talking to them. We could have been watching something. But yeah. Kayla's in Georgia often, so Kayla's in Georgia often, so I'm sure I'm gonna see her again. Like I think, like seeing her in person, actually having the opportunity to speak with her, like getting more in-depth details about what happened, with the case, the trial. I think, and y'all know because what they say, what's the girls say on TikTok? Because I'm grown and I ain't gonna get no whooping. We talked about the dress. Because y'all know I did a video about Kayla in her dress. And I was telling Kayla, I said, baby, I saw you in that dress. And I said, now she knows she got to put some clothes on. She was like, no. Something she told me, which people in my comments said this too, but she said it too, that she wasn't even supposed to be going in front of the court. That sometimes she just like is in court and she peeps in. Every time she goes to court, she'll stop into the courtroom and see what's going on. And they happened to see that she was in court and said, hey, let's do your Rule 22. Now, previously, they said, who's this? I don't have no friends here in Georgia. Are you in Atlanta? She said that previously no other people had to go in front of the judge for Rule 22. Confirm that because Miss Sylvia had told me a couple of weeks ago that Judge Glanville was just sitting there. Make sure you DM me then. I don't go nowhere though, but you don't have to be in Georgia with no friends though. But yeah, she was just saying that no one had to go in front of the judge for their Rule 22. And then, like I said, Miss Sylvia said that Judge Glanville, he stopped approving Rule 22s. Like people had been requesting them. He just stopped. So he had a pile of them just sitting on his desk. So she had no clue she had to be in front of the jury, right? I mean, the court. But she said that before she went up there, she was like, oh my God. And she wanted to try to get something else, a coat or something. And she ended up just trolling us. And I told my sister I knew she was trolling when, hold on, we do more soon. Yes, I knew she was trolling when she said, she made it her profile picture. I told her, I said, Kayla, I knew you was trolling the moment I saw you make that dress your profile picture. I said, oh, she trolling us now. Yes, Jade, prayers to everyone who lost anyone or anything from the hurricane. Y'all know I was so scared Friday when we because when we left, first of all, I'm gonna get back to court, y'all, because more potential Brady. Hold up, Renee. Y'all, I'm gonna catch y'all up on me later. Let's finish court. Yep, that may be it, India. Hold on, y'all. Let me catch up because they said
Line sheets that the agents create.
That it's possible that something might not be verbatim there. But anyway, with regard to
Look at Miss Love rocking,
authentication,
y'all.
they have been authenticated. So I'm not going to exclude them, and that'll just be an argument that you all can make to the jury.
What?
Okay. And then we'll circle back on the best evidence with regard to the wiretap texts. Okay. Your motion in limine 62 deals at this point with Mr. Kendrick's guilty plea potentially coming in and Mr. Ryan's
Okay.
conviction potentially coming in. And I don't know, we had discussed before that if that did happen, that there would at the very least need to be a very tight limiting instruction about that. And I don't know if it is the state's intention to introduce either of those things. And if they are arguing that they can come in against anybody other than Mr. Kendrick for his and Mr. Ryan for his, or what the argument is. So can you elucidate us on that so that I know what I need to be thinking about?
Judge, I agree that there needs to be a tight instruction, and I just asked for the opportunity to submit a proposed instruction.
Mm-mm.
All right, but you agree that it's a confrontation clause issue with regard to it coming in against anybody other than the person who was convicted of it, right?
With respect to the plea, definitely, and with respect to the conviction,
Oh.
probably. And I'd like to look that up. I want to make sure, but definitely with respect to the plea, because that's a statement that he's making.
Okay, well, it's equally clear with regard to the jury
Mhm.
conviction, so you can look it up if you want to, but it is a confrontation clause issue with regard to it coming in against anybody else. I don't know when that might happen, but
Not before we come back into.
okay. I'm still trying to make a determination. Okay, so I guess that's the only argument right now, is that it's a confrontation clause issue, and yes, it is. So at most, it could come in against those specific people with a tight instruction, and I'll see if anybody else raises anything else.
Okay, and I try to craft an instruction, and I can't do it because I don't believe that it passes intellectually to expect anybody, a lawyer,
She
to
called.
really hone in and say, okay, I'll just use this against Mr. I'm not picking on, but Mr. Kendrick for this purpose. And yes, I could use all the evidence against everybody in count one, but not that one piece of evidence.
I
But I'm
think
going to
so,
use
too.
it against Mr. Kendrick. And by the way, in that indictment, it says gang YSL, but I'm certainly not going to use that as an admission against anyone else. So I gave up on an instruction.
All right. So, I mean, yeah, there's definitely a potential danger there. So if we don't come up with a good enough instruction, then that stuff can't come in. So it's incumbent upon the state to present something that's workable. All right. And then on the motion limiting number 63, I'm not going to go through the specifics of that one right now. It's pretty detailed. But that's another thing we're going to have to go through. Now, in terms of, and I don't even know if Ms. Good is going to testify or not, but I guess you're not limiting it to Ms. Good. You're saying these portions shouldn't be used with any witness, right?
That's true, unless it's better than, I heard from my cousin who heard from this person.
I know that's right,
how it
Brian.
plays out.
Okay. So now you actually say from asking questions and playing for impeachment, which that's one thing, or to refresh memory. And I mean, if you're refreshing memory, you're just presenting it and they're supposed to be looking at it silently.
Right.
And I think something doesn't need to be evidentially admissible to be something that could refresh somebody's memory. So you know,
I was once trying a federal case and the witness couldn't remember. And the prosecutor, U.S. attorney, wrote down a piece of paper in his pen to refresh the memory, and I objected. And the judge sustained it, but said, actually, it does say you can refresh memory with anything, but the judge did still sustain it. But
Well-
my point is, yes, I understand, but it's inadmissible anyway. So I was focusing on some are good. And why would we refresh memory on something that's not admissible? So that's
because
what
it
I
might
was-
refresh their memory.
about something that's not admissible.
So,
Mm.
I mean, they may not then be able to testify about it, but I'm not going to limit them in what they can use to refresh somebody's memory.
All right,
The
except for,
rest of it will take up.
except for
swear
a
y'all
lawyer
can't
writing
do
it out on a piece
Well,
of paper.
you know, if that happens, we'll take it up at the time, but I suspect my ruling would be the same as that judge's. Okay.
Nothing.
I just want to inquire because it's been quite a long time since
Miss Sheila, we going to go get some A&R. I'm going to be in Memphis for, I don't even know. I'll probably be in Memphis for like the next 2 months or something. I have to go down there. I have to go down there for some family stuff. So we're going to go get some A&R, Miss Sheila.
I did more than suggest. I ordered the state and counsel for Mr. Ryan to get together on what they could stipulate to and what they agreed, what maybe not stipulate to, but what they agreed was in and out with regard to all sorts of different evidence. Have y'all done that yet?
We
No.
Okay, great. So y'all be able to present that when we get together early next week.
Oh,
I'm trying to think what else we need to think about or could discuss or could get out of the way right now.
Y'all see Matthews Jr.? Y'all still ain't sent me his
That
Instagram,
hearsay-
TikTok, nothing.
Double hearsay matter on
Are
the
we ready
wiretap?
on that? I mean,
No,
it's
watch
been
Miss
a
Love not
while,
ready.
too, that we were going to take that out. That was, we had kind of gotten stopped on one of the wiretap things.
Hey, Isis. Bia said she lied through her teeth.
Maybe we won't get bogged down in that right now. So I had asked a while ago for, and maybe I got some of it, but on the unindicted because they were subsequent to the indictment and
Yeah, they said he
allegedly
married.
intrinsic acts.
Yeah, I haven't seen Barchi since I left.
I had
You went
asked,
home
and I know
late.
y'all wrote briefs, but did anybody come up with, and Mrs. Bossy said she couldn't find anything, but has the state been able to come up with any case law where that's kind of factually in alignment? Or
So not on all fours, but I
Okay.
did find cases that's in terms of the way it's just outlined here, but I did find cases that spoke to the admissibility of overt acts that occurred after the admissibility of overt acts that were not included on the indictment. But
that was what was in your brief, though?
I think additional.
Key, I told you we're not doing that, Key.
Do you
What kind of
mind
big sister would I be if I
just
let
maybe
you do that?
sticking those
No.
in an email with the sites and sharing those with
Get
everybody?
somebody go get Key.
No, I do not mind.
Okay, that would be wonderful.
Y'all, where the likes at right
All right.
now? Key gonna have to.
Anything else?
Miss Fabulous, I hope your
No, no.
baby had a good
I
birthday.
just wanted to put a couple things on your radar.
Woo.
I also filed a motion similar to Mr. Steele's regarding witness good. Just so
Okay, I
that
did
was
not see that one.
that was filed today. I just
Okay, so are you guys following where we are? So last week, and I've been traveling, so forgive me, I didn't post about this. Quindary Zachary's girlfriend was subpoenaed to court. She received a subpoena. Summer Good. Okay. She received a subpoena. So that is who they're talking about right now. What we need Summer for at this point, like I said, just go ahead, close your eyes, and I want you to picture Adrian Love in them slingbacks, a lab coat, a skirt, and she's begging. Begging, okay? Because that's what it's giving, desperate at this moment. So she has subpoenaed Summer Good. That is who they're talking about right now. Quindary Zachary did not go as planned. Now she gonna make Summer get up there. This lady is insane.
Emailed it to Ms. Percival.
Okay.
It's been accepted today. But the other thing I was wondering if the
Wait a minute. Not y'all in the live and didn't like it. Y'all in the live and didn't like it? Yes, Key. And I wouldn't let you do it anyway. Can we please like the live? Y'all know Ms. Love. I think the slingbacks have become her favorite. Can I get y'all to please like the live? It's 250 people in here. Can we at least get 125? Exactly, Robin. Yes, Robin. Oh, Jay, you think she... What do you need Summer for? I just don't think she's a vital part to this story. She's just not, she just isn't to me. She's not going to make me feel that what happened had nothing to do with her and that it had to do with that it was YSL. Like they were it's just not. Can y'all please like the live so that we can carry on? Thank you, Isis. We don't need Summer at all. I don't understand why we're here. Thank you, Robin. 403 waste of time, baby. We are learning around this thing. 403 waste of time. Can y'all tell me where the likes at now? Oh, go ahead, Miss Fabulous J. I'm not sure. Like I just feel like take heed to what Paige said today. Like I don't know if you're doing this on purpose or this is bad lawyering, but something has to give. Okay, we at 120. That's good enough for now.
the state could just tell us where. I assume at some point in the near future we're going to discuss these Twitter records from Mr. Zachary or
Hey, Kaylin.
whatever they are. I think they're Twitter. Could you just tell us where in the discovery they are?
Summer does not want to come.
Yeah, yeah, she was gonna resend the link. What's easier?
I love y'all.
Okay. Do you know which discovery tranche it was shared in?
No. Key, I'm not going to let you do that because it definitely looks like Miss Hilton came to court today. Their hair got a little swing to it today. It's not as oily as it normally is. She may have even gone to a beauty shop. I think she saw the comments because their wrap is not, it doesn't look like it's weighed down. She's been seeing the comments. And I'm not mad at it. Love's still dry today, so she's not reading them. But somebody, at least Miss Hilton is.
Were they served in discovery?
Oh. Hold on.
I don't think they can hear you.
Max,
Pull
he
the
ain't got
mic
that.
to you.
I believe that they were, considering the fact that the entire file that they came from was served, inclusive of notes, internal emails, and the like.
Okay. All right.
Right, Mikey Brady. Hi.
Okay, so if everybody can just do the things that we all just talked about, I'll see everybody at 8:45.
Hold on.
Thank you.
I thought it was on.
Yes.
There was one matter that I believe the court had said that we were going to revisit.
What was
No?
that? I don't know.
Your Honor, I just wanted to briefly, when one of the upcoming witnesses is Agent Bernie, who did the cell site tower analysis.
Okay.
And so I think this was back in August. One of the events was the shooting of the tour bus on April
Uh-huh.
2015 of Mr. Carter. And so I told the court and defense counsel to give them time to digest that analysis because it happened after that act's testimony. So the state would prefer to, because it's the same calendar year, it's 2015, to walk through those slides with Agent Bernie when he testifies. But I wanted to, make sure that with the court's prior discussion now almost 2 months ago, before
Walk through this.
asking any questions about that. And so I wanted to just raise that now.
Okay. Any issue with, is it Detective Bernie? Agent Bernie, Special Agent Bernie, testifying to that incident as well, the phone records with regard to that incident? Y'all had him for a good bit of time now.
I have the phone records. I'm prepared for it, but it is cumulative. But I made this argument to you before, and I believe you said that, or the state said that Agent Racy was challenged as to his qualifications. That challenge was overruled, and he testified fully about it.
Hi, Glenn.
We went on, and I don't remember how long, but day with the state putting down on a pad in front of the jury all these different calls and all these circles and diagrams that the state brought in. So I still maintain it's cumulative, but I asked you that before, and you said that you would allow him, my memory is you'd allow Agent Bernie to testify, but not to go through the whole thing again. That's how I remember it. And if I'm wrong, please correct me, Your Honor, or anyone else. But I really don't want to sit here again and do the whole thing. And I don't mean that to be curt. It's just, it's inappropriate to keep redoing the same thing, because I didn't challenge anything about Agent Bernie for that shooting.
There is dry.
Y'all understand the parameters?
Your Honor, I do understand the parameters,
All
and
right.
the state's intent is to, with Agent Bernie, that slideshow that I'm referencing, that he conducted, that's going to be the extent. The state's not going to be rehashing ground that was covered with Detective Racy.
Mm.
All right.
The August 8th, that Dropbox link, it's in Special Agent Bernie's subfolder. No. And what I just sent, Your Honor, to be clear,
Next,
there was a toll analysis that Agent Bernie did.
get there.
So there's an Excel spreadsheet that was in that August 8th Special Agent Bernie. The state visually, there's some physical boards printed right behind that witness stand that we did with Detective Racy. It's the same data. Phone X called phone Y for 30 seconds at 7 o'clock. Phone Z
Or
called
diagram.
phone S. On and on. So the Excel spreadsheet, those same calls, the same data that Agent Bernie conducted is visually it's being printed on physical boards. So
Okay.
they're not physically built, but I sent the template that our graphics team is putting that information on. So it's the same information. It's just going to visually look a little different than just an Excel spreadsheet.
Okay. All right. So tomorrow we'll have Detective Gaither and then who? Okay.
I'm not-
So those will be ready by tomorrow.
I'm not dealing with you.
That is, yes, Your
They
Honor.
either will or they won't be.
Correct, Your Honor. Correct.
Okay. And then is that going to carry us through the day? Those two witnesses? Okay. And then the next three, this is the same crime scene tech, Jenkins, and then Sanchez and Lewis. And will that get us the whole of Wednesday?
Mickey, if we ever get to Gaither.
What time did the court say that we were ending court on Wednesday? Is it 5, the normal time?
Normal time.
Okay. We believe that it will, given the length of time that these 2 witnesses are, but if they don't, we would
You'll be able to evaluate at lunch and scramble and get somebody else.
no, we'll call probably Mr. Sprinkle.
Oh, okay. As long as you got somebody. All right.
She says, "Screen,
Okay.
get somebody else."
For where it was served.
Okay.
tweets. It was served in Discovery 1-2 back in July of 2022. If you're looking at the consolidated discovery, it would be in folder 1. Count the indictment by act. The next folder, acts 16 through 20, count 2. Then the next folder that says count 2, 16 through 20, discovery 1 to 2. Then the next folder will say social media. The next folder will say Quindarius Zachary. Zachary
That's right, Jade.
All right. Thank you. And Ms. Love, can you, like, in the next hour to hour and a half, get us the chronological scanned
Yes.
parts that you actually want
Yes, thank you.
published? Thank you. Okay.
Jay.
Okay. And then Mr. Shart, I'm
Nikki.
in receipt now of your motion limine with regard to Ms. Good, and we'll take that up during our non-jury days as well. Okay, anything else? All right, anybody? All right, I'll see everybody at 8:45. Thank you.
All right, y'all. Give me just a second. Let's go back. Hold up. Because Miss Cherie, I hope you're still on here. You asked about Miss Love and why. Okay, so it's past that. Okay, y'all. So what we're gonna do now is Miss Cherie. Miss Cherie, are you still here? She did tell him that. I'm trying to make sure Miss Cherie is out here so y'all. So what we're gonna do for those of you who were not watching court, Keith Adams asked for a mistrial, and we need to like really look at Paige because she really made us feel like we were going to get a mistrial. But we all know what happened. We got excited and she let us down. But let me tell you, it was 10 out of 10. It was a 10 out of 10. Her acting skills, if it was acting, whatever it was, she gave it today. So let's pull up that. I'm going to start a little bit earlier. Miss Cherie's not saying anything, but I wanted her to see. So hopefully she probably just not saying anything right now. Okay, y'all. I'm going to start a little early.
Location within that arc? No.
When
No,
you say a good chance within that 120-degree arc, I mean, you went to Georgia Tech, right?
Yeah.
In the engineering school?
No, public policy.
So you never took, for example, fields and waves over in the double E department?
I took, no, I didn't.
No.
Okay. And so, but you're not aware that electromagnetic signals bounce?
Well, I'm generally aware of that, yeah.
Okay. Just like, you know, if you shoot a basketball up at a basket and it comes down from the backboard, doesn't mean the person shooting the basketball was behind the backboard, right?
Right.
Okay. So when you say that someone's located at a particular location, that's just because of where the antenna is, right?
Hmm.
That's right.
Okay. You also testified earlier, and stop me if I'm wrong, that you attempted to interview Mr. Copeland, correct?
Well, I desired to. He had an attorney, and ultimately, it just didn't happen. Like, if there was no interest from that side in allowing for the interview.
You desired to interview Mr. Copeland.
Yes,
You reached out through his attorney, correct?
if I remember.
Okay, this one Miss Love got back up. It's them jackets. Every time she wear that little lab coat like jacket, messes her up.
Good afternoon again.
Good afternoon.
You were asked on cross-examination by Mr. Adams whether or not you were able to, whether or not you saw communication between Demise McMullen and Kenneth Copeland.
Correct.
Paul,
Yes.
what was the number that you were able to obtain for Demise McMullen?
So the number for Demise McMullen was 470-217-6080.
And you were asked as well about efforts that you made to corroborate information that you were given during specific interviews. Do you recall?
I do.
Look at him.
I'm going to show you what has been marked as State's Exhibit 528 Yankee.
Okay, I can see that, Jade.
And ask if you recognize 528 Yankee.
I do.
How?
This is a picture that I obtained from Justin Cobb's Instagram page that I screenshotted.
Why did you, let me ask you first, is 528 Yankee a fair and accurate copy of the
And criminals, I hope you hear him say he screenshotted it. I don't know. It could be his computer. It could be his cell phone. But just know that when y'all out here posting foolishness, law enforcement, the fact that phones you can screenshot on any type of phone, y'all need to remember that. Please.
the screenshot that you got from Justin Cobb's Instagram page?
Well, yes, though it's cut off a little bit on the right, where the timestamp is, the last number of the timestamp, it just says 201. But I mean, I recognize it. It's otherwise fair and accurate. It's just cropped a little bit on the right-hand side.
Your Honor, the state tender states 528 Yankee.
I would actually object to it if it's not in text. If it's what?
I would actually object to it if it is not as he remembers it to be, if it's been altered or if it's not the same that he's viewed previously.
Okay, well, it is admitted, subject to the understanding that the date isn't to be relied on because we can't see what the date is.
Mikey, I can
I would
screenshot
also
it
object
for
to
you
any
too.
hearsay that may be contained within that document.
I don't know if there, I don't know what the exhibit is, so
Trying to help
is
criminals.
there? Is that an issue I need to take up?
Can you get off here? Y'all saw Young Dolph try. They had that boy everywhere. Listen, I liked Max Shaw with his little turtleneck on today. I thought that was cute. Okay, y'all. All right, they're coming back from the bench. This where it pop off.
Are you able to see the date on the digital version?
I am.
Your Honor,
Okay, so are you gonna, it'll ultimately be, are you just gonna make a better copy and substitute? All right, that's fine, then it's admitted in full.
You underage, you can't have nothing. He can't have nothing, y'all. Ken, you gotta stop. You got to stop.
as we're pulling up 528 Yankee, would you
Yes.
tell the jury what significance you found in 528 Yankee towards your investigation?
Well, there was a phone number posted from it was a public post, and there was a phone number that was there's a comment section to the right of the photograph, and there was a phone number posted by the account holder that appeared to be their own.
And was the account holder Justin Cobb?
Yes.
What was the significance?
I'm going to object to that as hearsay and ask it to be stricken.
Which part?
I like how you said, actually, I'm going to
Number
object
belongs
to that.
to.
Sustained.
Okay. What did you do to determine whose account this was?
Well, I looked at the photos that were posted in the account, I believe. And I mean, that would, for the traditionally, that's what I would do with an Instagram page. It's just posted in public view.
And what was it that made the number in this post significant to you?
Well, I was looking for a number for Justin Cobb.
And what led you to believe that this number was a correct number for Justin Cobb?
Well, it was, there's probably more to it than just this, but it was posted in this Instagram comment. And
Was it posted by the owner or user of the account?
yeah.
So watching this back, thank you, India. I'm pausing. Watching, I'm glad. Thank you, India, for your comment, because I was recording videos and TikTok was uploading slow. So you guys were like, Mel, it's going down. Hurry up. I skipped. So I didn't even see this. So this is my first time seeing it. Now knowing how mad Paige was, I don't understand where Miss Love came from trying to, I don't understand why she was acting so oblivious. As I'm listening to her line of questioning, I know what's going to happen next. She was clearly trying to have this man say this was his number. How do I know it was his number? Because he posted on his Instagram. And like this is clearly what she was doing. So I don't understand why she was so confused.
False speculation, I'd object.
Yeah.
If he has a basis to testify.
Are you able to see and tell, looking at the posting itself, what name the number is next to? What
I would
handle
renew
the
my
number?
objection.
There
I
you
also
go.
object on the basis of hearsay if he's reading from a document.
It's already in evidence, Your Honor. And,
Okay,
and Your Honor,
when we were up here at the bench,
so, Your Honor, I'll ask additional questions that I think will,
sustained.
okay. So, after seeing this
Your Honor,
number,
I have a motion, please. May we step up?
Yeah. I'm going to excuse y'all to the jury room.
Did y'all see how smooth Keith Adams was? Miss Love was like, I can step to the bench. And I mean, I can ask more questions. You know, they typically say that when she's laying foundation, I can ask more questions. Keith said, you know what? Actually, I got a motion. What did he say? F all the BS. I got a motion. Thank you, Keith. And she knows it, guys. Like, look at her. She knows what's coming. Look at y'all. Wait a minute. Let me record that. Y'all look at the little Rod Lawyer in the back walking by with her coat on. Y'all look at. Why is that so funny?
The actions of the prosecutor.
Hold on, y'all.
My objection initially to the item was that it contained hearsay. The state representative.
I want to see you, but I want to see. I don't know. Why her walking by with that coat that tickle me so? Okay. Miss Hilton got to get her some color. She got to get some color. Y'all, that lady walking by with that coat just to tickle me like a penguin.
Your Honor, may we excuse the witness?
Yeah. Mr. Smirker, you can go ahead and step outside, please. Thank you.
Oh God. It reminds me of that experiment. Have you guys ever seen the experiment where you're supposed to be watching the people play? It's a psychology experiment. You're watching people pass the ball around, and you're supposed to be counting how many times that, and then this gorilla just walked by. That was so random. I wasn't expecting her or that coat to walk by. So oh my God.
Your Honor, so
Yeah.
well, first of all, my motion is a motion for mistrial based on the actions of the prosecutor. My objection initially to the item was that it contained hearsay. The state represented at the bench that it was not hearsay. There was no hearsay contained in it. We did not address the issue of what the state already knew, which is that there was a phone number attached to it that she was going to try to elicit testimony from this witness about who that phone number belonged to. That, in and of itself, is speculation, but it's certainly hearsay. The document can't authenticate itself. I believe the site for that proposition is Twiggs versus State. It's 315 Georgia Appeals 191. So this witness can't look at a document and say that it says this phone number is from Justin Cobb's Instagram or social media posting. This is who it belongs to. So that was my objection. I believe the objection was well founded. I believe the state purposely put that up there after misrepresenting as to whether or not it contained any hearsay in it. And based on that, I would move for mistrial.
May I respond?
You may.
Judge,
May.
Can somebody put the document up?
Yeah, this was my favorite part because as a parent, think about when your kids do something. You know how especially if it's something you need some evidence on, like say one of your kids right on the wall, your other kids tell you, what are you gonna do? Let's go to the wall. I need to go see what we talking about. Paige said, put the document up. Because I think she already knew Ms. Love was gonna come with that BS. Put the document up for me.
Yes.
Y'all know my phone connected to my iPad. To my MacBook. So my phone on silent, but it's making my MacBook ring.
First, the state objects to a mistrial. Second, Your Honor, what Mr. Adams indicated that he did not want on here were the comments with. Where's the phone? There it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
The comments generally being all of the writing on the right side.
Right.
Your Honor.
And so I said to you, is any of it hearsay? Is any of it being offered for the truth? And you said no.
Your Honor, what I was asking the witness to do is to tell what was of significance to that number and what he did in terms of finding out and corroborating information that he obtained, because he obtained phone records. I don't intend that this evidence or this exhibit will prove or show that this is Justin Cobb's phone number. No, Your Honor. I'm asking him, and I understand the court, I'm asking him what handle it's next to, and Your Honor, what he did after seeing what he saw on this social media page.
Yes, Mickey.
You represented at the bench that none of this, that being the writing on the right side of the picture, which we're all squinting at because it's tiny on the piece of paper. And so I am relying upon you to actually be honest with the court and opposing counsel.
Did y'all hear Miss Love smart ass? Did y'all hear her? Well, she probably was going, did y'all hear her do that? Like she really was on one today.
So that we can deal appropriately with the evidentiary issue. Was any of it being offered for the truth? And you said no. And then you turned around, and after it was admitted over the overruling of the hearsay objection, based on the representation that nothing was being offered for its truth, you drew the witness's attention to the phone number and tried to have the witness testify to whose phone number it was. If that is not offered for the truth, what is it?
I know that.
Your Honor, it explains what steps he next took. It wasn't that he sat there and took this phone number and said, okay, this is Justin Cobb's phone number. He went and sought records based on what he saw on this social media post. So it's not
this post can't prove anything, but I do expect that the witness will testify based on what he saw, regardless, because it's a legitimate.
Why can't you just, at the bench, when you know that the reason you're offering it is for the phone number, and then to ask the witness other questions about what he did based on that phone number and seeing that phone number, say to everybody so that we know what we're dealing with, it's this phone number, and then I'm going to ask him XYZ about the phone number, and then we'll know what we're dealing with.
Because my understanding that what was being objected to was not the phone number, was the comments that was the words, Your Honor. And again, this piece of evidence does not prove anything, as anybody would be able to say. But when he saw this on Justin Cobb's page, or a picture of Justin Cobb next to what he believed to be Justin Cobb's handle, he sought additional information. The entire cross.
Number one of the comments.
I'm sorry, what, Your Honor?
I mean, that is
Y'all, look at Paige. Look at Paige. Paige giving funny. Paige back in the seat like this on Miss Love. Do y'all see Paige? I've never seen Paige like that. Do y'all see Paige right now?
included within what you're now calling comments, all of them just being.
And I asked at the bench what comments they were asserting was hearsay, Your Honor. I literally asked that.
I asked at the bench, is any of this being offered for its truth?
And Your Honor, it's being offered to explain DDA Sprinkle's actions that he took next. Your Honor, these records have been collected as part of what he did in this investigation. He was asked on cross-examination, did he take particular steps to corroborate what was given to him in certain interviews? That was the preceding question before I asked him about this particular post. So the state intended and intends to introduce the records that DDA Sprinkle produced or obtained after seeing this post. This post can't suffice to prove that that is Justin Cobb's number. This post only explains why DDA Sprinkle got the number and why it was significant to him in this investigation, where his steps and actions are being questioned.
You know what, Key?
But Judge, we don't get there. I hear what the state's saying, and it's disingenuous.
Yeah.
Because we don't get to the second step that they're talking about, what records he procured and why he did what he did, unless we go through the hearsay statement that's contained in the portion that I objected to. And the court is accurate. I was there and I asked for everything that was on the right side, all of the verbiage to be, I said that was hearsay. The state said it was not. It clearly is, because to ask him that specific question, I mean, listen, none of us.
Y'all see Thug whispering in his ear. Then you come back and tell me that she said she wasn't gonna do that. I remember you told me didn't you tell me that? Brown like, yeah, that's what Keith told us. He's like, I thought so. She lying, bro. I can hear him right now. Or do what y'all think he say slime? Or y'all think he's saying she lying slime? Y'all think he's saying something like that? But he probably trying to get an understanding too. Because he heard mistrial. I know that's right, Thug. You better advocate for yourself.
Us are obtuse. It is what it is. I think that the state was disingenuous about it. The state's being very slippery in regards to their response to the court's questions. I think it's willful, and I think a mistrial is appropriate. And I'm asking.
I can't figure out what it is. If it's disingenuous, if it is that, I don't want to malign the prosecutor standing in front of me right now. So I'm not going to say the possible things that it could be, but it is baffling to me that somebody with the number of years of experience that you have, time after time after time, continues to seemingly purposefully hide the ball to the extent you possibly can for as long as you possibly can. And I really don't want to believe that it is purposeful, but honestly, after a certain number of times, you start to wonder how it could be anything but that, unless it is just that you are so unorganized that you are throwing this case together as you try it. And I am sorry to say that.
Hell no. I was mad Paige said she was sorry. I'm like, no, ma'am, stand on what you're saying because you're not saying anything crazy. We have every last one of y'all on here. Put a 1 in the chat if you guys have said or heard me, any other person say Miss Love is trying this case as she goes. That is the problem. The problem is she has been trying this case. Thank you. Exactly, y'all. Like, we've all felt like this. They said they want to see the court reporter face. Y'all talking about the arrow, y'all. I'm going to tell you why I don't click this arrow. Because I don't want to, hold up. I'm sorry, right there. But yes, y'all, like, it really has felt like that. And Paige has tried to have them stick to this witness list, but we see they're not even doing that. So you get what I'm saying? Like, a lot of this stuff that we're going through, Paige feel the same way we feel. This just the first time we're seeing it for real. This is the first time we're actually seeing Paige, like, say what we've been thinking. And Paige is, and even then, Paige saying, listen, I don't want to believe that you're doing this on purpose. I don't want to believe you're this damn unorganized. Paige is saying, like, you know what? I've been trying to help you. I've been trying to save you. But at this point, I just don't want to believe it because it's given incompetent. That's what it's given. So I rewinded just a little bit to see the court reporter.
The possible things that it could be, but it is baffling to me that somebody with the number of years of experience that you have, time after time after time, continues to seemingly purposefully hide the ball to the extent you possibly can for as long as you possibly can. And I really don't want to believe that it is purposeful, but honestly, after a certain number of times, you start to wonder how it could be anything but that, unless it is just that you are so unorganized that you are throwing this case together as you try it. And I am sorry to say that, but this case is being made much more difficult for everybody because of the haphazard way in which it is being presented. I'm going to take a recess for a few minutes.
Look at him.
Mike, look.
Mike, she ran off this. She ran off the bench. Y'all. Brooklyn, not me looking at your comment. Brooklyn said, Paige is meaningless. They said Paige made the shade room. It's hard to prove you put together because you don't. It does not have a case. I agree with that. Paige, yes, Miss Cherie, she ran off that. Baby, that hair was swinging. Mikey said she heard the steps move. Yeah, because I don't have faith that they're gonna actually like mistry this case. I was just like, okay, at least I'm with. I just posted a comment. Was she going to admonish her? Say something about what she did? Like, I needed you to do something. Who we got to call to get a wiretap on her? Because she went, Key, I'm sorry. Key, I tell you, Key all the time. That now she my little sister. Key, you must think like me. I said Paige went back there and made a phone call. Because her whole attitude changed when she got back to the bench. And we're going to see that, y'all. Her attitude changed when she got back. It was like, well, I'm not going to do it because, this wouldn't have come in. So we're going to go to that part. But I agree with Key. Baby, we need to get a tap on that phone. She was definitely pissed. And I think Ms. Love better tighten up. Because I think the days of, I think it's very evident now. Glanville is not here, baby. Y'all know how people say, I'm surviving on my grandmama's prayers. Baby, all that help Glanville has been giving you and that's been carrying through to this far, I think it's gone now. But I look, India, I don't have faith in mistrial. I don't have faith in it. I do believe that um I'm gonna always go back to Ashley Merchant when Ashley Merchant said that she doesn't want it to be on her. But on the flip side of that, I don't know how many more times things like this can happen and Paige not do anything. So I'm glad Brian still made the record because I'm glad Brian still made the record. And citing that case, and that's something I wish I could do more. I need to start catching the cases so that we can at least get a summary of what it was about to help us understand why he used that particular case. But it sounds like he's using that case to say how many more times can the prosecutors engage in misconduct and it be okay, and this trial is not stopped. So yeah, they said Mel she gonna call funny and cuss Paige out. Yeah, but I don't know, y'all. Handful more, but so here's the thing. There've already been a handful of these type of issues. That's what Brian Steele is arguing. He was, and we'll get to his argument. He's saying how many more times will this stuff be excused? So we're gonna see. We've exactly, Mikey. There have been so many mistrial worthy issues that have come up in this case. I'm gonna just say the biggest one was Judge Glanville. And that whole let's rewind the clock thing. I think it should have been a mistrial right then and there. When we saw, y'all know I love to do this. When we saw Glanville was holding hands with the prosecutors, it should have been done right there. It's something that what about when she messaged Sprinkle on the stand? I see that, but we don't know if that was really him. I think they went in. Oh, we about to go back to that key. That's gonna be next. In the Young Dolph trial, I heard something that Brian Steele said in his when he was trying to get Glanville recused. He mentioned that Glanville was the 13th juror, right? And they said in the Young Dolph trial, the judge, when she gave the ruling about that boy getting life for that first degree M charge, she said, as the 13th juror, I sentence you to life in prison, blah, blah, blah. That makes me go back to Glanville. If Glanville is the 13th juror, he was tainted, you know? That hurt the case. So when I heard them say that, what Brian's still saying, it just like made more sense to me when I heard them say that. But I'm gonna fast forward, guys. Yep, India, you're right. And y'all know we watched Miss Love's opening statement. So let's see. And Paige, y'all watch how she comes sit down. Paige came and sat down so cool, calm, and collected. I was bothered. I said, what the hell did she do back there? Look how come.
All right, I'm going to deny the motion for mistrial. It's not as if the state couldn't have gotten the testimony in an appropriate way anyway. It's not like the testimony itself is that big of a deal.
Look how calm she
But
is.
I am going to exclude that statement and just tell the jury to disregard the statement and any testimony that had anything to do with the statement. So let's get Mr. Sprinkle back. Did you want to put anything on the record, or are you just getting ready for the jury?
I'd like to put just a matter
Go
before
ahead.
the record for the court.
All right.
Your Honor, this is from United States versus Roberts, Roberts. It's 640F second 255. It's the Ninth Circuit, 1981. It's been cited many times. It specifically says that continued prosecutorial misconduct may show a course of conduct establishing the intent to provoke a mistrial and bring into play double jeopardy considerations. You have not been here the whole time, and we thank you for being here. But starting with opening statement, And I know
I,
you got my motion.
I know, and I know what your argument is.
How did
Here's
she
the
just
thing
stop him?
is
I
that,
already know.
and I understand what that law says as well. Ms. Love does not appear to be trying to get a mistrial so that she can try this case over again, which I know if that were what she was doing, she wouldn't be able to try the case over again anyway. So that's just not applicable here. Now, is there continued prosecutorial misconduct merits a mistrial anyway, based on that? Yes, potentially we get to that point at some point. But
Okay, do you guys hear what she's saying? Like Paige literally just said that at some point, let me rewind it. But it feels like, hey, Tay Nicole, it feels like she's saying at some point we're going to get to prosecutorial misconduct. Did you guys hear that? I'm going to replay it. Exactly, Brianna. It's like she's saying, if we keep going down this path, we're going to get there, which is insane to me. Okay, yeah, I'm going to go back. Let's go back.
Five. It's the Ninth Circuit, 1981. It's been cited many times. It specifically says that continued prosecutorial misconduct may show a course of conduct establishing the intent to provoke a mistrial and bring into play double jeopardy considerations. You have not been here the whole time, and we thank you for being here. But starting with opening statement, and I know you got my motion.
I know, and I know what your argument is. Here's the thing is that, and I understand what that law says as well. Ms. Love does not appear to be trying to get a mistrial so that she can try this case over again, which I know if that were what she was doing, she wouldn't be able to try the case over again anyway. So that's just not applicable here. Now, is there continued prosecutorial misconduct merits a mistrial anyway, based on that? Yes, potentially.
Pausing it. So chat, one in the chat, if you think she's saying, will this continue? She said, I think she said this continued prosecutorial misconduct warrant mistrial. One in the chat. Yeah, okay, y'all think that's what she said too. A one, she said this continued. Like, so what you're telling me is there is prosecutorial misconduct, and she's putting that on the record. Okay. Y'all, see, this is why I love watching with y'all, because we catch stuff. She said this continued prosecutorial misconduct. So you're acknowledging that there is prosecutorial misconduct? And if you're acknowledging that, why are you not doing something about it? Y'all, I'm really confused. And I also, guys, looked up that case. Let me tell you. That case is from 1980. It's saying that, it says this court held that the prosecutor committed reversible error when, over an objection sustained by the court, he attempted to bolster the credibility of the chief prosecution witness. Okay. Do you guys remember last week? Y'all remember what's his name? Lil Sprinkle got the bolstering objection. Do you guys remember that? He got the bolstering objection, and they were just saying, because y'all remember how he is on this stand. It's very much, you know, I know what I'm doing. I do everything the right way. I cross all T's and dot all I's. That's how Sprinkle presented himself. And Keith Adams was like, listen, the bolstering has to stop. It was eventually sustained, remember? Okay, so go back to the case that Brian Steele just cited, okay? In that case, now in here, it says that the prosecutor committed reversible error, and they said over objection when he attempted to bolster. What did Miss Love did? For one, yes, Detective Sprinkle, y'all know him. She want this man on the stand like he's some IT expert. Now he's already testified he's not the FBI. He doesn't do all of this cell phone plotting. So what was he going to testify to after he said I knew that was his phone number? Like Paige, yes, India, she does. So we want to make sure that we are clear that she actually said that. If this continues, like, that's insane to me, y'all. That's insane.
Usually we get to that point at some point, but there is not, from what the court's vantage point is, an indication that the state is trying to goad anybody into moving for a mistrial so that they can retry the case because they think they're losing the case. I think they think they're winning the case.
She said, I think they think they're winning the case.
I don't know what they think, but I will say this. This is not becoming in the state of Georgia of a trial. And it is all the time. All the time. At some point, it's got to end. Because this is not fair to Mr. Williams, and I assume the other people on trial will agree. It's this constant hiding balls, citing law that does not stand for what it stands for, not giving over information, not answering the court, arguing the court, and I think it does rise to a level now, but I understand people, I think that we're well beyond it. And the reason I said promoting statement is it's literally.
Oh, I saw that. I know. I mean, I think my frustration was apparent a few minutes ago. But I truly am struggling with whether all of this is purposeful or this is just really poor lawyering on the part of members of the state's team.
Not just Miss Love, but members.
Either way, it's really unfortunate. If it's something other than poor lawyering, then it is more than unfortunate. But at this point, and we're going to just move on with that exhibit being excluded.
Thug birthday not today, Kimberly.
I don't know if I can stress any more than I already have how much the state's lawyers need to make an effort to be upfront and forthright in the trial of this case.
Y'all love.
So let's get the witness back in.
Your Honor, would you allow me to either renew my motion for mistrial or consider that my motion is renewed before the asking of the next question, please?
It's renewed.
Thank you.
Yes.
Paige wasn't even looking. I mean, Miss Love wasn't even looking at Paige when she was talking to her just then. It's just too much, y'all. Listen, Tanika, the poor lawyering would have made me stop. It would, like, listen, that comment alone. Hold up. I'm sorry, y'all. I just wanted to see Paige right before she stormed off this stage. Here she go.
The possible things that it could be, but it is baffling to me that somebody with the number of years of experience that you have time after time after time continues to seemingly purposefully hide the ball to the extent you possibly can for as long as you possibly can. And I really don't want to believe that it is purposeful. But honestly, after a certain number of times, you start to wonder how it could be anything but that, unless it is just that you are so unorganized that you are throwing this case together as you try it. And I am sorry to say that, but
You said that mean.
this case is being made much more difficult for everybody because of the haphazard way in which it is being presented. I'm gonna
Pause, y'all. Y'all know how you watch something every time you hear something different. Hold up. She said, y'all, I think Paige told Miss Love she making the case hard for the other lawyers because of the way she working it. D'Angelo, yes, she is. Y'all, I'm finna play it. Paige done told Miss Love, you making it hard for the other lawyers. Shay, next time my son called me and like, you know, in his school, they have to do iReady where they're like on the computer. Child, I'm gonna say it is baffling. I'm gonna use that same word. And I want, because listen, the next time somebody confuses y'all and you really don't understand why they're doing it, you've got to use baffling with the same passion as Paige. She said, hold on. She said it is baffling to me. Hold on, y'all.
that it is purposeful, but honestly, after a certain number of times, you start to wonder how it could be anything but that, unless it is just that you are so unorganized that you are throwing this case together as you try it. And I am sorry to say that, but this case is being made much more difficult for everybody because of the haphazard way in which it is being presented.
Baby, she just told Fonnie Willis. She just told DDA Love. She just told ADA Hilton, ADA Atkins, and BBL Brown that we can't, y'all put this case together so bad, them lawyers can't even do their job over there. They can't even do their job. D'Angelo vehemently. Okay? They can't even do their job because y'all put this case together so bad. Listen, let's not leave Mr. Dexter Q Buns out of this, okay? Like, that's got to be embarrassing for the judge to tell you. Paige ripped her a new one today, y'all. Paige ripped, listen. She might be at that kitty table, but she is not exempt. Hilton is not exempt because you did your, okay. Y'all put a 1 in the chat because we got to help Key out. Didn't Paige say members of the state? I heard members of the state. She didn't say just Miss Love. She said members of the state. Y'all gotta come on, help Key out, y'all. Key trying to give Hilton a pass. She don't get a pass, baby. Key, she don't get a pass. Key, she said members. Being at that kitty table did not help her. Key, Key, everybody getting thrown under that bus today, Key. That's what she said.
I'm going to take a recess for a few minutes.
Girl, Paige,
Look at
y'all know what? I heard that step. I heard the crack in that step too. I heard the crack in that step, y'all. Hold up. I'm gonna fast forward to a little after Brian Steele.
Yeah, which I know if that were what she was doing, she wouldn't be able to try the case over again anyway. So that's just not applicable here. Now, is there continued prosecutorial misconduct merits a mistrial anyway, based on that? Yes, potentially we get to that point at some point. But there is not, from what the court's vantage point is, an indication that the state is trying to goad anybody into moving for a mistrial so that they can retry the case because they think they're losing the case. I think they think they're winning the case.
Yo. Key, you know we love you. We love you. But we just think we just had to remind you. I think you probably was doing homework and you didn't hear that she said members. So, you know, we're just trying to be a good support team over here, friend. That's it. Key, friend, we just trying to be support. Cause now ain't that what we do in this chat, y'all? We support each other. We was just trying to support you, Key, because we think you missed that vital part right there. You was trying to get Miss Hill to the past, and Paige said, Paige said members. Members, okay? We just want to make sure you heard it too.
And it is all the time. All the time. Because this is not fair to Mr. Williams, and I assume the other people on trial will be.
Oh my God.
Constant.
No. Hey, Felicia.
Does not stand for what it stands for, not giving over information, not answering the court, arguing the court. And I think it does rise to a level now, but I understand people, I think we're well beyond. And the reason I said promoting statement is it's literally.
Oh, I saw that. I know. I mean, I think my frustration was apparent a few minutes ago. But I truly am struggling with whether all of this is purposeful or this is just really poor lawyering on the part of.
Okay, stopping again because I want to look up a word for us on here. Did you guys just hear Paige? One in the chat for me, guys. If you heard Paige say she's struggling to see if this is purposeful or poor lawyering. Okay, so the reason I asked you that, okay, so she didn't say before, like 2 sentences or a couple minutes before, Paige said she does not think the prosecutors, or she said Miss Love, is trying to goad anyone into a mistrial. Okay, we've used that word before, we've heard it said in court, but everyone may not have heard it. When you goad someone into something, you're provoking or urging them to take action. Okay, so Paige came back and just mentioned that she doesn't think they're trying to force a mistrial in this sentence. Right after she just said they're not trying to goad it. Let me get the sentence right because I want to make sure I'm saying it right. Hold up, let's make sure.
It's really unfortunate. If it's something other than poor lawyering, then it is.
Okay, there we go. So I had to get my sentence back. When you goad someone, you're doing it on purpose. Okay, it's GOAD, guys. So when Paige, minutes before, Paige said, I don't think Miss Love is trying to goad anyone into something, right? She comes back after Brian still makes that argument and says she's struggling. She's struggling to see if this is purposeful, which would be goading, or if it's poor lawyering, right? So if they feel that Miss Love is goading them into a mistrial, right? She's forcing them to stand up every time and ask for a mistrial. That is what Paige is struggling with. Now, I'm going to say that surface level, I think it's bad lawyering. Right? Surface level, I think Miss Love, in her mind, I really do think she thinks she's doing the right thing. And this is why I think at first, before doing this, talking to y'all, which is why I love y'all so much, and I love that we can sit here and have fun, have these conversations. Before speaking to you guys, I said Miss Love doing this on purpose, right? But when you think about the word goading and how you're trying to provoke it, I don't think Miss Love wants a mistrial. I'm with Paige. I do think she may think that they're winning. I don't think she wants. Okay, Keisha, I can take that. India, I can take that as well. But y'all tell me, do you guys think we can? Wait a minute. Wait. You know what? Mickey is not new here. So Mickey is right. We never go in between. I'm going to go with bad lawyering because I do not think that Miss Love wants a mistrial. I really think she wants a guilty verdict. However, I think she's just a bad lawyer. I think she may not be a bad lawyer. She's a bad lawyer in this case. I think she's in over her head. But Mickey, thank you. This is why we family and we got to make sure people stay on it. Mickey, we always do that. There's no in between. It's one or the other. Okay, so her says she thinks she's goading us into a mistrial. Anybody would want to look crazy. I think the case is too much. India. So India, what's your pick? 1, if y'all think it's goading. 2, if it's bad lawyering. I'm going with 2. Bad case, bad lawyering. Okay, Tasha, I like that. And D'Angelo, I definitely think that. I definitely think the tactics are not working. So you're with India, but I need you in India to give me a 1 or 2. You can't, Nisha, you didn't just hear the speech. We don't do in-betweens over here, Nisha. You got to pick 1 or 2. Y'all got to help Nisha out. Tell Nisha we are trying to be decisive over here, baby. 1 or the 2. Key, see, Key, here you go. Now, what the 4 gonna mean? What is the 4 key? Okay, Nisha's on a 2. JP is on a 2. I'm going with her shoes are tight and her ankles hurt. You know what? Kiara, goodbye. Tay Nicole, I don't like the lady. I'm like Nisha. No. India, I believe that. So, like, you guys, now that we look at the definition of goading, I don't like. I'm sorry. Miss Love does not, nothing about that woman makes me feel like she likes to lose. And y'all can see that in arguments she really should shut up on. She just keeps going. She can't stand to lose. Okay, hold on. Carter's mom says she thinks that she knows what she's doing and she's not a bad lawyer. She can't accept defeat. Okay. Hold on, y'all. The comments coming in. Wait a minute, Key, Mickey, Tay, y'all, where I like set right now? Can y'all tell me? 1, she's intentionally pushing the limits. Oh, Jazzy, that could be true too. Oh, a lot of y'all said she is intentional. I agree, Key. Love is a bully. I could see that too. When that lady said Paige liked the cuss, I said, okay, well, Key, I'm not gonna bother people with the likes because I think it's like 360 people in here. 207 is cool. But if you haven't liked the live, do me a favor and like the live. Miss Love is very smart. They said poor lawyering. So Lily, is that a 1 or a 2? Thank you, Tay Nicole. She really used to having her way. Okay, I agree.
It's more than unfortunate. But at this point, and we're gonna just move on with that exhibit being excluded. I don't know if I can stress any more than I already have, how much the state's lawyers need to make an effort to be upfront and forthright in the trial of this case. So let's get the witness back in.
Your Honor, would you allow me?
All right, we're gonna stop there. So let's talk about what Mario B is saying. Mario, I think I've said this the few times that we've seen mistrials called under Paige. I think eventually Paige is gonna have to grant one. I think the way Miss Love operates, she's gonna do something that's so egregious that Paige has no choice but to grant the mistrial. So I'm going to have to say we're going to have to remember your comment because you may be on to something. It sometimes feels like Paige is consistently allowing the state to dig their own grave. It feels like that. Today was one of those days. I never seen her this mad, but mistrial didn't cross my mind. I didn't think. I'm like, girl, she's not gonna do that. But I do agree with you. Hold on. What happened with Mo, y'all? I may have missed it. Said, hey, y'all, I'm new here. Love the conversation. Seems to be a very fair and balanced conversation so far. I'm critical of love, but some other chats just hate trains. Oh, well, Mo, we don't like Miss Love over here either. But what do we say all the time over here, guys? I don't like Miss Love trying this case. Don't know her personally, but Miss Love is very smart. And what I don't like, and now listen, let me go ahead and be real with Mo, y'all, because Mo said they're new here. Mo, you might hear us talk about how dry their hair be. You might hear us crack some jokes about hair. You might hear us talk about cankles, slingbacks, blazers. But at the end of the day, I don't think anyone in this chat has ever, even when we joke, we're not going to be ignorant of the fact that this is a Black attorney. Less than 2% of attorneys are African American women. We're not going to be ignorant to that fact, ignorant to the fact that Ms. Hilton, all of these people are smart. It's doing a piss poor job with this case. So, but yeah, listen. So yeah, I just don't want Mo to get the wrong reason. You know, when it comes, I do feel like, even though we crack jokes, all of us in here are trying to understand what's going on, and we like talking about what's going on. And I love that. Yeah, Mo, I just want to make sure you don't come in here and like, dang. I do feel like we have really great conversations here, and we laugh a lot over here. We try to keep it positive. We don't curse, Mo. We try not to curse up in here. We might say, when we're talking, we may say the SHIT. We might say shit and ass, okay? But not too much. But I think it's a good environment, Mo. So I'm happy. Thank you for being here and welcome on over here. We like to say that our YouTube family is like when your mama have her kids at the house and all the grandkids. It's a smaller group of us, and most of us we may not know each other outside of this, but we are family over here. Okay, we in here a lot with each other. Shanique, I don't think so. We are in here a lot with each other, but we are not. They say 130 days. We've been in the courtroom too long. Yeah. But listen, we just want to make sure we don't give Mo the wrong impression about us. We have fun, but we do try to we do have some good conversations. And just so you know, Mo, sometimes the conversations change. We might start on this trial, and next thing you know, we talking about somebody's baby's birthday party or anything. It's family over here. Family over here. I love it. All family dinner, not the family reunion. Yes, Mickey. That is how I feel. I love it over here. And it's amazing. It's a really great community over here. I just love these people. I love them so much. We have fun over here, though. She was supposed to ride out with Glenville, but she didn't. She did not ride out. Yes, y'all. Welcome, Mo, over here. And thanks for being here again. Okay, y'all. So let's just go ahead and do this, guys, because it's 6:20. I'm gonna put the panel in because I know y'all got stuff to say after today. Remember, please don't curse. Y'all can say them 2 words, but let's remember, try to keep it cute for YouTube, okay? D'Angelo, the Google records was crazy. Okay? That was crazy. Need project managers because both sides lack. So you know what, Tiffany? The only reason I won't say both sides is because the defense seems to always be kind of waiting on the state to give them something. So I don't want to say both sides are unorganized because Mr. Steele seemed like he be ready to go. That's just my that's my opinion. Well, Didi, I don't think I wish I could have asked her, but I don't even think I don't know. I haven't watched. Let me not comment on something I don't fully grasp. I've seen, people send me stuff on TikTok, so I've seen stuff, but y'all know I don't really like to talk on stuff I hadn't really seen for real. And this week I haven't had time to I typically catch up on my YouTubes after I get off live and stuff, but I hadn't been able to. Oh, we got someone else. Oh, welcome, Young. Did you just tell me you live in Atlanta? I want to make sure this is the right person. Welcome, Young, and I'm happy that you came by, girl. I hope you're going to come back again. I know we might not be for everybody, but I promise we for somebody. Most of the time, is nobody coming up today? I can't believe it. It's 300 people in here. Nobody wants to come up. Most of the time, the defense is waiting for the state. Yes, India. And India, I think that's the problem. And I think sometimes the state makes the defense look like they're late. Who is this that they nervous? Jazzy, just don't curse, friend. You ain't got to be nervous. We're family. Y'all forgot, this is the family dinner. This is the family dinner. Okay, Young, I wanted to make sure that I had it right. I'm not gonna lie. Watching Miss Love today did bring me some sort of joy, and it should not have. Miss Sheila, you fell asleep. Oh, I love this. Listen, so when I was in my Uber and I wanted to do a video about this, when she sent them those crime scene pictures, this is exactly what I thought. Trial by ambush. They're always sending something late. Okay, we got somebody coming up. Let me add Jazzy up. Hi, Jazzy.
Hi. Hello.
Is it Jazzy? Am I saying that right?
It is the Jazzy Nurse, but I'm Jasmine.
Jasmine. Okay, Jasmine.
Yes.
Hi, Jasmine. Don't get nervous, girl. We family.
Girl, I got the pit sweats, okay?
Really? No, just get up here and talk.
So I have been trying to be objective with Miss Love. I really try to be. Okay, I'm an educator. I'm a nurse. I really try.
I like it.
And I've been trying really, really hard with her. Okay.
Emphasis on really hard.
Emphasis on really, really, really hard. So my question is, what is a rationale for her, for Miss Love? Like, is there any defense of her? I think she is overwhelmed. I think she's gotten marching orders to do XYZ, and she is in way over her head. And so I'm trying to be like, she is too smart to make these kind of mistakes, like Paige said. So some of it I do think is intentional because she's like I mentioned in here, she's pushing the boundaries how she can. But I do think that she is so much swimming in her head that she forgets what she asks, and
Yep.
she forget what the witnesses say. So when she's trying to like when she was trying to bring up past what's it called? Past thing that she was trying to get in, she forgot what he said. I think she's just overwhelmed, you know?
Well, here's my only thing. I think she's a deputy district attorney.
Hmm.
And I hear you. Mickey, hold on. Let me see. Mickey, did you try to get off? Because it dropped you, Mickey. I didn't drop you. It dropped you though. I can understand her being overwhelmed. That could definitely be an aspect of it. But I think for a case of this magnitude, I think what people are saying in the chat, she's used to getting her way.
Yeah.
So I really think she was planning to continue to try this case as she goes. I think she was in over her head from the beginning,
Yeah.
and she should have just said, "Listen, I can't take this case."
Yeah,
But
I
she
agree.
did, so it's almost
I
like
agree.
how can you feel bad for her if those were the
Yes.
circumstances?
I'm telling you, I be trying. I really, really be trying. I think that the other thing that I really dislike is that she tries to rehab herself when it's not about her. And that's where she gets lost in the weeds. And I think that's what throws it when she does that. So
Mhm. I agree. I agree with that. How long have you been watching the trial?
I've been watching, I started watching with I'm not a lawyer, but like her recaps probably
Me
like
too, girl.
I don't know, a few months ago.
Me too. Are you
Yeah.
married?
Yeah, so I've been watching it for a while, but just recap. So I was like, I'm not doing this with these people. But now, like, I'm invested, and I work from home now, so I'm really invested.
Oh,
So yeah,
are you doing work though?
I am. My manager was like, "Hey, you didn't make a lot of phone calls today." I said, "Girl, I'm sorry. I'm
Okay.
give me a
Well,
minute."
tell my people, don't y'all be getting fired watching this trial.
I will not get fired. I did a lot of documentation today. I did a lot of work today, so she was
Look,
happy.
there we go. As long as you do something, you gotta. Y'all know how we say Woody tell a little bit of truth with a little bit of lies. I mean, yeah,
Yeah,
truth, one
yeah.
lie. No, two lies, one truth is with Woody. So I just need you to do a little bit work, a little bit watching, a little bit work, a little bit watch. Just mix it.
Exactly. And stop being run my mouth in the chat. But I have to go to rehearsal. I will see you guys later. Thank you for
See
having
you
me
later.
on. Have a good
Talk to you
evening.
soon. Bye
All
bye.
right. Bye-bye.
Okay, Mickey. Hey,
Hey man, hey y'all.
what's up?
Nothing. Watching this trial. Watching, love get cussed out, but not admonished, rebuked,
I really felt
set
like
in the
something should
contempt.
have happened. I think something should have happened.
Yeah, because I just don't understand how Paige got all this bark but no bite. Baby, you is the judge.
But I want you
Judge.
to tell me, did you see it earlier or was it your first time watching on here?
No, I was watching on Law and Crime. And
Okay,
then,
all
when
right.
you recap, I watched with you.
Well, you know me, girl. Set a scene for me. What were you thinking when Paige, one, did you think it was gonna be a mistrial?
No, but I did get excited though. It gave me a little hope though.
Okay.
It
I
gave me
think
a
it
little
had a little
spark.
hope. I
It
had
gave
a
me a
little
little
hope when
spark.
she stormed off, when she stormed off, I said, oh.
Baby, when I heard them footsteps, I said, oh yeah, she got to go collect herself to come back. I'm thinking, she like the mama. Go upstairs. Go upstairs.
Oh
Let you
gosh.
wait it out for a minute. Baby, she came back and was like, I'm not going to do it.
She
I'm
came
going to
back
just.
too calm, Mickey. Like she got it, goddess. I just put it in the chat. She came back too calm for me. When she came back, I said, "Oh, she ain't finna do nothing."
Right, at least put on the act for me. Act like she's going to do something.
She came back too calm for me. Like I really, yeah. So somebody in the chat, Tasha just said she thought she was gonna be admonished. What do you think the jury would have? What do you think the jury would have been thinking had she been admonished again?
If it was me and they from Atlanta, it's going to be like, damn, again? Like, what you doing after you leave this courtroom, love?
Okay, I
You
gotta
ain't
go.
doing no homework.
Nope.
You did what? Taking your melatonin, going to bed, and seeing us tomorrow.
No, she probably making a good drink and going to bed.
Making
No,
a good
okay.
cocktail.
So okay, I'm back to it. Set the scene for me. Paige stormed off from that bench. What you thinking?
Okay, I'm thinking, first of all, there's got to be another Brady bunch because defense, before that, they stood up and was like, we didn't get this in discovery. Mind you, but two other judges, Glanville and Paige, told you, give them everything you discovered from hell and high water, give it to them.
Yep.
And y'all still ain't doing that. Y'all trying to put it on a timeline where, like you said, and like the chat said, they trying to ambush them with so much evidence into where they and they people in their office can't, do they due diligence and look into what y'all trying to say, because we know it's lies. But
It's
at
not
this
fair.
point, at this point in the trial, we know you lying, but ain't nobody gonna tell you lying. We gotta present your lies for you. And that's just extra work for the defense for no reason.
For no reason. I mean, the crime scene photos today, I'm just thinking to myself, are they going to be anything like the crime scene photos we've seen? Because remember, we had to sit through all those photos where it was just shell cases.
Yeah, Lacey Ann, I know the judges don't be punishing, but you couldn't tell Glanville that when he was trying to put steal in contempt. So she can't get a good contempt for the weekend. But with the shell casing, like how many evidence are we gonna look at that's gonna be thrown out or have no relevance to this case, and then we just gonna sit there and you gonna argue it next week?
So as the juror, Mickey, my question for you is, if the crime scene photos were to be admitted, are they going to help you when it's time for you to prove the conspiracy? Because that's the charge I'm like most concerned about. Because the other stuff sometimes is individual charges. Is it going to help you prove a conspiracy?
If I was just looking as a jury and not like the outside, and when they on lunch and stuff, just looking, it would, but it also makes me in the back of my mind think of why is it so much? I want so much like, why is there so many problems with this evidence coming in? Like everything that gets presented always has an argument attached to it, and I'm always look at the argument and see if it has anything to stand on. And if it doesn't, then the argument, I'm gonna just look at the pictures.
Wait a minute, Mickey. Do you see this comment? She said she went back there to call Glanville, and he said no mistrial at this point in time. Listen, I do not miss him saying at this point in time, and I'm sick of Miss Love saying inasmuch.
Hey, Key, when you get that YSL dictionary, trial dictionary started up, some of these things got to be one word. At this point in time, is one word. I don't recall is one word.
Key, no, you got to put what you mean. What you mean? Key, go ahead, get it together. When I say Miss Love she was saying it this morning, in as much as, and I'm like, listen,
Ain't as much as anything in this world.
She killing me.
Oh, you gotta come up with a new word or something.
It's just too much late evidence. I see, Pearl, I'm gonna add you on the stage here with me and Mickey. Mickey, can you hear when someone else is on? Okay. And hey, everybody that's just joining, if you hadn't been on, we've been on about 2 hours now. So hey, everyone that's just joining. Oh, vehemently, you gotta have that one in the book. How can you not?
That gotta be on the cover page somewhere.
Oh God, you know what? I'm with you. That's what the book got to be called. Vehemently. That's it. That's what it's got to be called.
Look, the YSL case dictionary.
Hey Pearl, how are you?
But that was really it, man. You brought the people home. Like, I just want to tell you that your personality, your smile, the way you just talk to us.
Y'all my friends. What y'all mean?
I know, but these other streamers, they like to throw little jabs and stuff when we say our comments.
Well, I just be telling y'all, let's just be respectful, because I know everybody's not going to agree with everything I say. Let's just be mindful. Let's just have good commentary. Like,
most of the time it just be a little keto. Everybody just having a good laugh, because this is the funniest trial in history.
Like what? Like what, Mickey? Give me an example. Hey, Seven. Give me an example. Like, what be going on? Let me say this first. Since I have like started like talking about the case, some of my faves, I don't get to watch as much. Like, I'm not a lawyer, but I have to watch her on YouTube now because I
Yeah.
watch her after I'm done with everything. I may listen to her, but I love and I'm gonna say this again while Mickey on this phone, because every time somebody says something like this, I'm gonna bring this up to y'all. You guys can do the same exact thing, and I want everybody to like. Now, y'all know, like, this month have not been like booming for me on TikTok because um so many people come to my page. So I haven't really made money on TikTok. However, I'm just sticking it out. And I just want you guys, I'm gonna keep telling y'all, if there's anything, Mickey, anything that you're passionate about, you like doing, start your content creator journey. Everybody's journey is going to be different, but if nothing else but some extra income, just have it for that. So I appreciate y'all for saying that about me. I always smile when people say that because I love people and I love talking, if y'all can't tell. And I do think I'm a vibe. I have a good time and I like to have fun, but y'all are vibes too. I wouldn't be right here without y'all.
And I also want to thank you about you telling people to put their self out there, because
Yeah.
I don't do content creating, but it was like a career path that was holding me back that I didn't really think I was gonna be ready for.
Mm-hmm.
But once you gave I think the speech was like two weeks ago, but it was on live, and you gave a little very inspirational speech to me,
Period.
and it made me apply to school and stuff like that. So it's not
Really?
content,
Oh my
yeah,
God. What
it's
school? What you going to school for?
phlebotomy.
Y'all, let me tell y'all. I'll be trying not to get too crazy on here. And where Mo at? Because Mo, this is what I be talking about. The conversation will switch quickly, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all, I always feel like, I think I told y'all this, that I felt like Sarah Jakes Roberts, she said, what would you do if you could like not get paid? And I said it would be motivating and inspiring people. And the fact that she's, oh my God, you saying you going to school, and like that makes my heart like so happy, because I want all of us, y'all, everything attached to me wins. I'm gonna keep saying it. So I want y'all to get out here and make it do what it do. And that just made me so happy, Mickey. Congratulations. Y'all tell my girl
Thank you.
congratulations in the chat. Wait a minute, am I talking to a girl? Because you don't have a profile.
Yes,
Okay, I want to make sure. I'm just over here to my girl. Congratulations.
thank you.
Congratulations. Like, that really, you just made my day. You done made my weekend. Forget yesterday, because today just did that for me. Oh
Thank
my
you
God.
so
I know
much.
you smiling so hard, your cheeks be hurt. That really, really just made me happy.
No, like when you be like, oh yeah, I gotta study, like you be really on your ground about studying and going to school and making sure your stuff and your child, is correct and stuff. And I was just like, yeah, I need to stop holding myself back and get on my own shit. I mean, my own stuff.
I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you and everybody else that's in school. My face so tingly right now because y'all know I'm a little crybaby. But that just made me happy. And I want you to make sure you stay on top of it.
Oh yeah, for
We
sure.
got
I
to do
can't.
some study. If we got to do some quiet study sessions, y'all, we will do some quiet study sessions. Okay?
Thank you so much.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
All right, thank
All
you.
right, Mickey. Bye-bye. Okay, Pearl, I'm adding you up. Hi, Pearl.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I am well. I
Pearl, I
wanted
don't
to,
think you've been out here before.
oh ma'am, I have. My name's
Okay,
just
well,
different on here than on TikTok, but I'm all up
oh,
in your comment section.
what's your
You,
name
Miss
on
Jefferson,
TikTok?
TT Pearl.
TT Pearl. Okay, I'm just trying to make a mental note so I know.
Yes. So I want to piggyback on her just a little bit because people are inspiring in ways they don't know, or intentionally and unintentionally. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
not sure what your intentions were that day, but somebody was saying something about what you had on. And you was like, no, I'm going to show up how I am. And I was like, and so, yeah. So there's been things that have been holding me back from content creating. And I went that day and made me a video. It's
Period.
faceless. It's faceless still.
So,
But I did the thing. And that's one of the reasons I like TikTok anyway, because people just show up how they are. And I appreciate you showing up because I was able to find my community because my friends do not want to hear about this stuff. And I be watching this stuff all day. And so I have somewhere I know other people are watching and talking about it. And today was like the quietest I've seen Love in probably all summer. Okay. She had no words to say.
nothing.
She was silent.
Y'all just really got my cheeks over here hurting. I hope y'all in the comments and heard what my friend just said. Pearl says she made a faceless page.
I did.
Make sure
But
you
we don't make this content because
Girl, send me the page so that I can make sure I follow it back, okay?
Okay.
And if y'all have YouTubes, please send it to my, I don't know why I can't just like run through and follow people on YouTube. But if you are truly like not just got your YouTube to have it, you truly are trying to pursue the YouTube, send it to my TikTok so that I can follow you guys back. Okay.
All right.
But send it, but y'all just showing out today. And I appreciate you guys so much. And I'm happy that y'all out here getting some because that's a lot of stuff I can do better. So much I can do better. But just to know that like everybody that y'all are listening and we are just trying to make strides, that makes me happy. That means that's what this community is for.
Yes, I cannot wait till you're an attorney. Okay.
Wait a minute.
Because
me too,
I was
friend.
going to practice law and I do paralegal things, but I'm so glad I am not an attorney.
Really?
I could just research like one and I'm very much into the law. No, it could be questionable, Yeah. Because I don't like to lose either, but I swear I'd never be a Love. I've never in all like 1996 was the first case I ever watched. It was the Ray Caruth trial. It was the first trial I ever watched. Ray Caruth.
Is that the man was
he
balling?
He was a football player. Yes, took his girlfriend to a movie and then they shot up the cop.
Yes, girl. Yes. Okay. Yes.
I've never since then I've never seen a trial like this. I have never seen a prosecution, defense attorneys, maybe. I've never seen a prosecutor act like this ever.
We said we want to watch OJ trial on here. I just got to figure it out because I think that would be good. Y'all know what we got to figure that out because I think that would be good.
Okay, that was a long trial too.
That was a long trial too. I bet it, but I want to see it as an adult.
Yes, I haven't watched it as an adult. Right. If it don't fit, you must have quit.
Yes, I want to see it. I want to see that. I want to see that. I appreciate you too. I appreciate you, Pearl. Don't forget to send me your page. I'm gonna bring Shay up. You can stay if you want to, Pearl. I'm gonna bring Shay up too. Okay.
Okay.
Lisa, not you talking about you gonna go to jail too. I'm gonna have to talk to you and Key off camera because we probably sound like we need to have some therapy up in here. Hey, Shay.
Hey, Mel, how are you? You are such a vibe. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
I appreciate your encouragement. I'm an introvert, so I have no interest in doing content creating whatsoever, but I'm a therapist and I do
make sure you're the therapist.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I am. And so I want to encourage women that, especially Black women, please don't give up on yourself. I went through grad school. It's no joke. But when I tell you, I have my best friend, we've been friends since we were 12 years old. She was my hype woman. She's like, girl, you got this. And I didn't go to an HBCU. I went to PWI and I went to a Christian school. And when I tell you that there's only 2 Black people in my whole cohort. And girl, we were praying together like, what are these people trying to do to us? And so it's good to see Black women be successful. I've been on other YouTube channels. They're fighting in the chat. If the person that is the owner of the channel doesn't like what you say, you get blocked, you get shamed. I just quietly excuse myself because that's just not my community. We all have differences of opinion. We all have different viewpoints. And we should be able to talk about those. It shouldn't be shame because you don't think like everybody.
Yeah, because I don't think like everyone.
No, you don't. And but you have a lab girl. That lab, I'll be like, okay, she finna holler. I can hear, honey. When Paige stormed off, I'm like, okay, this was like my master's gown. I thought I saw them sleeves curl around in the air. I'm like, I know them sleeves was going because she was hot.
Listen, Shay, she probably had a little
Girl, them
wind in that
sleeves
robe.
I know them sleeves flew around. I'm like, that reminded me of my master's gown. But on a serious note, I was teary-eyed today. I'm like, this woman is going to every length she can to arrest these black men. She does not care. And I'm like, how can Miss Love do this? She wants Jeffrey Williams' bank account to be on zero when this case is over. She wants a plea, and she knows if she stretches it out and stretches it out, he's gonna run out of money at some point.
Well,
She knows.
Someone said they want him to run out of money.
She wants him to run out of money.
That's what they said.
We're gonna be in 2028 and can't even remember why we even listening to this case, and he's not gonna have any representation. He's gonna take a plea deal because that's what she wants.
Let the record show I am rebuking Shay. We are.
Oh my God! She's admonishing me.
2028.
I mean, it's very clear, and for Paige Whitaker to sit up there and say you know what they're doing.
But you know what, Shay? I think let's go back to what bothered me the most is she said that this prosecutorial misconduct would lead to a mistrial.
Yes. So Miss Love was not even the first choice. She was the bottom of the barrel. The last ones is not no more but BBL Brown after her if they get rid of her in Hilton. That's all that's left in Atkins. That's what's left.
So
who else is gonna do it?
So I'm wondering, Shay, and I don't know, Chad, if you guys thought about this, if you guys thought about the fact that if Love keeps doing this, maybe she won't grant the mistrial, but she might finally recuse her off the case.
There's nobody else to try it.
Well, would that force them to have a mistrial if they?
Yes, but they'll have 2 weeks to get another case together if they do a mistrial. Jeffrey and Shannon will be gone. That'll be it because they're the only two that ask for a speedy trial.
Yeah.
They'll be free. And they keep she keeps bringing Woody back to this case. She's asked every witness about Woody. Did Woody do this? Did you hear anybody say this about Woody? Every chance she got, she asked about him today.
I think a big part of asking about Woody is because the defense has made him their other person. They introduced him into it, so she's trying to
but you had him in jail, but you didn't have any evidence. You had to let him go.
Yeah, you can't shut the door on him. And I mean, just think about it as a jury. How do you think it looks for you to have arrested 4 other people, and now you telling me Motunk was in jail and got out at his preliminary hearing?
Yep.
Because you didn't have evidence. And I'm like, wow, they took it all the way to prelim with no evidence.
She is building the plane in the air, is what she's doing.
Yeah. It's too much. Hey, Erica. I was just saying, hey, Erica. I just saw you just got on.
But I'm going to jump down. But I just wanted to say that to anybody that has anything they want to do, don't be scared. Do it. I finished grad school with a 3.8. Wouldn't have ever thought it. And you can do it. So I want to encourage all the women in the chat. I don't care if it's whatever it is, do it.
You know what, Renee? Goodbye. But Miss Shay, I was going to tell you before you hop off. I know you said you're an introvert. So maybe you can't. If you message me on TikTok, so I know who you are, I'm going to send you my homegirl's page. She's a therapist. She does a lot of content. Some of it is faceless, but some of it she shows her face.
Okay.
Because, although you may not be the person that wants to talk on the screen, you know how many memes people share a day? I know you have. Yeah, I know there's something. Hold on, y'all. Let me get
I will. Thank you, Mel.
Okay, thank you, Shay.
You're welcome.
Don't let none of y'all ask me. Yeah. All right. I saw someone else up here, Miss Pearl. I know you're still here, but I saw, was it Shonda? I thought it said.
Mel, here's my question though. Couldn't
Yes.
she be held in contempt even way before she's actually, like, let's say, removed from the case? Like the
Nah,
judge could hold her in contempt at even some point, right?
I don't know. Like,
And held still
you
in
know, we could
contempt.
try to. Let me see. I'm not. I'm not a lawyer, y'all. I'll be. Let's see. Grounds for contempt of lawyers. Let's see. It's too much for me to read right now quickly. But I would think that there
I
is
think
something
so.
that Miss Love can do that
Yeah.
could cause her to be held in contempt. Specifically, can't tell you that right now.
Like what? Okay. Right.
Oh, yeah, not what, but now listen, y'all know how we do. We can make it a show. We can, I said a show. We can make it alive, and we actually sit down and look at that if you guys are interested in there. Miss, wait, y'all, if y'all want in the chat, I think that might be a good idea. Or do y'all want me to just make a post on TikTok for like us to follow each other? I could do that too. That might be easier. Key, we're talking about looking at reasons or ways that Miss Love could be held in contempt. But I can do that, guys. That might be easier for us to do, guys. Hold on, what happened with Tay Nicole? Hold up.
Because I really feel like just not following a judge order is enough to be held in contempt. She's done that time and time again.
Yeah. Y'all put a congrats in the chat for Tay Nicole. She said she's starting school next month. No, next semester. I'm sorry about that, Pearl. But I think I think it may be beneficial for us to take a day and kind of look at what would constitute contempt for her. At
In
least
Georgia
we
specifically.
could be looking for it. But I agree. Somebody in the chat said she could, but she's not.
Well, yeah. The fact that Paige didn't do more today, I mean, she came back way too calm. Like, what did they shoot her up with back there? Because she left hot.
She came back too calm for me. And
way too calm. Like you said, that was concerning how calm she was.
She was too calm, like it was a different person that walked back in there and sat down. But Key might be right, Pearl. She said we might not even need to look at it because we're gonna see something. We might read something that Miss Love has already done, and I'm inclined to agree.
Oh, I'm sure.
Y'all about right. Y'all are about right. Oh, look, Sarah says she's seen someone be held in contempt for slamming a door.
Yeah, I've seen judges be just off their rocker and be holding. Yeah.
Oh wow. So okay, y'all might be right.
Was I the only one though that see Young Thug eating all day though, eating all day?
He eats trail mix
Let
or
me not
something.
tell on
Looks
him.
like
Let that boy have his snacks. I'm
I
sorry.
thought he was eating like trail mix or something.
It looked like it.
It always looks like he's like sneaking in some new trail mix. He does.
I liked his discreetness though.
Y'all, but yes, I've got to thank you, Pearl. Y'all got to get off live because I have to help someone with their stuff for school. Oh, wait a minute before I get off, Eric, I'm about to send it. But after Eric, I do have to get off because I have to help someone with their FAFSA and application for school.
Yeah, young people.
Yeah.
I'll leave you to it. Thank you for adding me on today.
I'll see you later. And Pearl, don't forget to send me the stuff on TikTok.
I will. I'll see you in 5
All
seconds.
Right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Eric, I just put in the chat. Thug and Keith and Shannon be snacking. I have seen Shannon eat in the courtroom before. Mo, we might be off when you come back because I do have to help. Erica, did you see the link? Yeah, I'm trying to see Paige on the shade room. Because y'all know what I find though? When I'm on the shade room, it's very different from TikTok in the sense that most people on like Instagram aren't really up on what's going on with the case. So it's almost annoying to see the comments on there. Erica, come on, girl. I just put in the chat. Come on, girl. First of all, I saw the Buffs game. So I thought my busy day was Friday. Tay Nicole texted me too. I thought my busy day was going to be Saturday, and I wasn't going to get to watch the game. Baby, I got to watch the whole game. Please don't play with my boys. Erica, what is the profile picture today?
Say YSL. I'm not gonna hold you long. I'm not even gonna talk about the
Wait a minute.
case.
Every day, this lady got something different up here. But y'all talk about me. This gonna be the unindicted co-conspirator right here.
What up, Spawn?
Look at Erica.
What? I'm
Erica.
not even gonna hold you. Go ahead and do what you gotta do because that's more important than me yapping.
You can yap. She on the phone behind me anyway.
So I was behind, as y'all can see, because I just now joined. Um,
We did notice that.
Paige pissed me off because she was right there. She was giving it to love all morning, all morning, all morning.
She was right there, Erica.
Then I don't know if somebody gave her a supply in the back, but baby came back like, "Don't play with me no more."
She
But I'm gonna
came.
let you get by with this.
She was too calm for me, Erica. Like it was scary calm. Like considering how she stormed off, she came back too calm.
She did. I don't know if she got some pills back there to calm her down real quick, like some happy pills, or she got some she in Georgia, it's not legal. But she had something back there to calm her down. Because ain't no way you went away for 5 minutes and came back and you was that calm
She was
after
too
she was that pissed off.
calm, Erica. She was way too calm. Like, yes, Mickey, tranquilizer calm. Like she came back like, all right, anyway, no mistrial, because this. I'm like, wait a minute, this not the same lady who just went back there.
And what's her name? Adrian up there, knowing she could play in your face now. Like she know because I do believe that she got a little nervous.
I think so
Like
too.
she got a little nervous.
Erica,
She was more nervous than your boy on the stand. Who was that? Sprinkle.
wait
She
a
was
minute.
more nervous than him on the stand because the way he was.
Hold up. I got it right here. Hold up. We go. Let me see. I don't even know if it's gonna show. Let me see if it's gonna show with me and Erica on here. Because Erica was just bringing it up. Y'all, and this, I'm sorry. Oh, it'll show. Y'all look at her. Look at her, y'all. She just couldn't.
More difficult for everybody because of the haphazard way in which it is being presented.
Erica, she was.
I'm going to take a reset.
Look how she turned around, y'all. Yeah,
She looks good. She really thought she was gonna come back and say mistrial, and it was gonna be on her.
I think she did, Erica.
And I think not granting the mistrial at this very moment let her know that either she got one more chance or she don't keep playing in their face. Like she pretty much told you were bad at your job without telling you were bad at your job.
You definitely told her. I don't know, Eric. I thought it was very clear. She just didn't use those words. She said bad lawyering. That's close enough to me.
Like the amount of motions from mistrial at this point, I stopped counting at like 32.
It was just bad. It was very bad. But Erica, at any point, did you think personally that the mistrial was coming?
I did. I had got excited at work, and then I told myself, I said, "Wait a minute, because why the hell she walk off?" And I said, when she come back, she might lay into love a little bit more, but she's not gonna give them a shot because she walked off. If she would have stayed up there and she would have festered in that anger, she would have did it out of pure anger. And I feel like she went back there to think about it without loving. I think the sight of love at that moment was pissing her off more.
So ISIS,
because she was very, Love was very, it's a look that she be having. Like, are you talking to me?
you make me you just said what Isis just said here. She had to go to the back and remove her feelings from it because I'm with you. I'm with like had she stayed, I don't know. I think it'd be a mistrial. She was angry. So I'm going to have to I agree, Erica. She had to go get herself together. Paige
And
was
Sprinkle,
twirling that ponytail.
Sprinkle was up there nervous, like he knew what the state wanted him to say. So all his answers, he was trying to twist it a little bit to
Yep.
benefit the state. But the way he was stuttering, baby, you
Oh,
lying. That
he was
stutter,
blushing.
you do not have a speech impediment, sir. Spit it out.
He was worse than Miss Love. Oh my, Sprinkle was bad because I really think Sprinkle was put on the stand to go ahead and put the state's theory out there, right? And act like we had this evidence and we've done this amazing job in investigating. These people surely did it, and then the defense came, ate them right on up.
This
Like,
is what I have to question. What is the issue when a witness has been watching the case? Because as he was on the stand, he testified to the first witness. He
mhm.
said, like the first witness, you know that was a lie. But when Zachary was on the stand, Love was like, have you been watching the trial? That's why they didn't give him his phone back. Because they feel like he was looking at stuff.
That's what you talking about,
Huh?
Erica? You talking about Quindarius Zachary, right?
Yes. When he was on the stand, she asked him, had he been watching the trial? And she
Not
felt
just,
like he had been watching the trial.
Erica, not just the trial. She said, had he been watching any TikToks and reels?
Mm-hmm.
TikToks and reels.
But
When she said that, you know what I thought about? I thought about everybody, all of us making these jokes, which on my lives, all of us, y'all know we've heard her say stuff that we've been saying in comments and stuff. But when she said that, it confirmed it to me that they are seeing what we're putting on social media. And she's afraid that these younger people are watching it. But why are you afraid of the witnesses and not the jury? Is my problem.
well, since we know that they're watching Hilton, the humidity got that hair, honey. That humidity got that hair.
Erica, did she not walk in with a little bounce this morning?
She was in the wind, honey.
She walked
She
in with
tried
a
she
little
tried to
bounce.
save it. She tried to save it, but the humidity got that hair. But I
Yes.
think that if I'm gonna look it up to see what, like, if the witness has been watching the trial, can his actual testimony be valid? Because he definitely referenced, he said out of his mouth, like the first witness, you knew that was a lie.
You talking about Sprinkle, right?
Yes.
Okay, I want to make sure because I was thinking Zachary. Okay, they're not gonna do that. But what would they do
Because
to?
the way that I will call down to Georgia, hey, still, what about this? Like he definitely referenced it, and I don't know what that does for his testimony.
So and that's so. Here's my thing, guys. I think it's gotten to a point, and I'm not sure what we do going forward with juries, especially cases like this one. They're publicized everywhere. You can't go anywhere and not hear about this YSL trial. What
Hmm.
do we do? Because people are going to be on social media, and at this point, it doesn't seem like they care that the jury has been tainted. They don't seem to care.
And they should, because from the state's perspective,
Mm-hmm.
if the jury has been watching especially if they watch anyone who actually follows the trial day by day. Do I think they're going back and watching the parts that they haven't seen? Not on YouTube, but they are watching like creators, content creators who speak on it and show clips. Like
That's why I don't show no clips. Won't get me.
And then from a defense, like if I was defense, I would want them to see it. Absolutely watch it. Because they don't when they're in the back, they don't have an idea of why the judge all of a sudden change. Why all of a sudden, like y'all just had me sit through 20 minutes of testimony, you want me to forget it ever happened?
But they're not supposed to know. That's the problem. They're not supposed to know. It's just I don't know how we gonna get around it in this day and age, you know?
Because
they keep
Fulton County refused to finance them to stay up in a hotel and have them shut off from the world.
They can't do that with this case. How long they've been there, Eric? About 10 months? It's been, I think it's been 10, but here's the you can't do that. You also told those people, y'all, when we watched the opening, did she tell them a few weeks?
She did. She definitely did.
She told them.
And then Fulton County is broke. They're not broke, but they're broke because they didn't. They wouldn't even put Zachary up for a weekend. But y'all spending thousands of dollars on flowers. Okay, go off. If I was the state, no, I wouldn't want the jury to look at the shenanigans, the foolery, the unorganized chaos.
Yeah.
But if I was defense, absolutely. Look at all of this. Because it's crazy.
And then what does that do, Erica? It tilts the scale of justice, though.
Have you ever looked at the actual seal when they first come on and when they close? Have you ever looked at that seal?
Let me look at it again, Erica.
Because there's one word that they absolutely uphold.
Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. Let me look. Tell Mariah I'm working. Don't tell me anything else. Let me see if I can see this. Erica, what did it say? I can't see on this picture.
Wisdom, justice, moderation.
Oh.
And that's exactly what you get. You get wisdom and justice in moderation.
That's a good
one. Sparingly.
You know what, Key? Goodbye. Maya. Now Maya, this got to be a different Maya. Maya, the other Maya must be Maya because I know you didn't switch your picture that fast, Maya. Maya said they gave all the money to Nathan Wade.
Listen, the way that man been in the wind but not in the wind.
Girl. Hold on. Lisa must be behind because Lisa giving us some of her words. These must be your YSL words. Hold on. It said, did anyone catch in Sprinkle's testimony? He referenced G35 instead of G50 Infinity. No, you didn't make that up. I think that the type of Infinity that it is has been changing. Even after the expert got up there, it's been changing.
But if somebody went down to Mississippi where the car is and took pictures of it and took notes of it, why do they not know what kind of car it is? That's crazy to me.
That is crazy. He definitely said something about that.
And Love was trying to get him to not say anything about the video, whether or not there was. You remember when they were asking him, so does the whole 2 weeks just automatically disappear and restart, or does it take off day one and then restart on day 15? Like, And she was trying to get that out because then it shows that Thorpe really didn't go do what he was supposed to do. And he lied on that stand.
Well, Mr. Keith Adams was having no parts of that. Okay. Keith Adams had me hollering because he was really trying this, like, well, why did you have to get into this investigation? And how did you come up with video when Detective Thorpe had it before you and he came up with no video with certain places, right? I said, Also, I don't know, Erica, did you peep the picture about Shannon? That it really was, that picture wasn't even taken on the 10th? Did you see that?
It wasn't. And because the state is so gun ho that this picture was posted on the 10th at, I can't remember, it was 8 something or 9 something at night. But baby, it's light outside.
Which was weird, and it was supposed to be 10 o'clock at night. So
Like,
these are just little small things that I love about Max Sharp. And for me, that could have already come out. That was my first time hearing that. And I was like, oh, then how are they trying to use this picture to put Shannon in that condo at 10 o'clock?
and then they said like they wouldn't. I understand you can't. He couldn't say when it was told to him that the picture was taken, but the fact that he validated, well, I was told it wasn't taken that day.
Mm-hmm.
Like everything that the state puts up, the defense has an answer. This is why I know if this is not in a mistrial, it's going to be
Not guilty.
not guilty. Even if they are found to be guilty, they will win on appeal.
Oh, appeal gonna eat them up. They're gonna eat them up on appeal.
At this point, I don't know about this. Kate said, "Well, the state thinks they're winning right now."
We just watched it. She said, well, they
was
think they're
good.
winning. She said, I think they think they're winning. I said, oh my God. Like Paige was on one today, but I think they brought her to this point. They brought it to this point. You know what, y'all? He also, they're talking about the picture. He also brought up the fact that Sprinkle had never been in Sky House before. How did he think he could see his little self on that stand and testify? Oh yeah, that's Sky House. Sir, you have never even been in a unit, let alone that particular unit, to even know where this man was. But they got you up here testifying to that. Not only that, they also testified, they keep saying there's some type of, you have to have access. They don't know where the access starts. Is there a gate to get in? Does it start in the lobby? Because Quindary Zachary said a few times he would go down and get people too. So Mr. Sprinkle did not do the state any favors today.
And that's why he was stirring, because he knew that he was helping the defense unravel that whole damn case.
Okay, I'm gonna need to log off. Log off, Key. Log off. She says too many of them charged with their unalive, and how them fit in that damn infinity. Who was in the room?
YSL Key. Slime. You was doing a lot.
She's doing too much. She's doing too much in there. But yes, yeah, I'm about to get off because it's almost 7:30. Let me get this stuff done here. That cross with Max. I'm gonna go back and watch it, Mikey. I said Mikey, Mickey. I'm gonna go back and watch it. Paige knows the state is losing. Well, Paige said they think they winning. They think they winning. But thank y'all so much. How long? We've been on here almost 3 hours. But I missed y'all, so this was so great. I'm gonna see y'all later. I'm sure I'll be live at lunchtime tomorrow.
And for those who didn't believe me, when I said when Mel steps out, she steps out.
What?
I will take my apology now, or you can give it to me later, because body was given. Y'all let her come up here with these hoodies and t-shirts and think, baby, she at home. She ain't trying to impress nobody. She just at home, comfortable doing what she got to. But when it's time to step out into the public's eye,
you know what?
baby goes.
Say from Erica. I thought Thank y'all. I thought Erica was about to say something for real, y'all. I'm not dealing with you.
Listen, Swam. They when they actually seen your body, the folks went crazy.
When yesterday?
And I told
My
when
niece,
you was
my
asked,
niece said something. She said someone said on live, "Oh, that's what she had under the hoodies." I said, "You know what? I'm gonna have to really go to the gym because y'all made me feel so good and I feel terrible. But I'm gonna have to go ahead and go to the gym."
because listen, the chat went crazy, and I said, I told y'all.
Child, yeah, it's fine. I told them I'm just this just me every day. Y'all don't go anywhere. I'm one of them people. I'm in the house 7 days a week.
She's a southern cornbread fed black woman. Okay? I told y'all when this woman steps out, she steps out.
Thank y'all for hyping a girl up. Thank y'all for hyping me up. Key, listen. I'm gonna get it together, y'all. Is that real deal pop out? Oh my God. Yeah, thank y'all for making me feel good. Cause baby, thank y'all for making me feel good. I appreciate y'all.
Don't sleep on her.
Oh my God, y'all too much. I love y'all. Y'all too much. Oh, bye, Jay. Goodbye, Jay. Thank you, Erica. Thank y'all so much for
You're welcome.
the live tonight. And I'm sure, like I said, I'll be live at lunchtime tomorrow. Hopefully, baby, hopefully we get Gaither. I don't know.
She ain't gonna be on camera, and I'm mad about that.
She won't be on camera, Erica, but I told you I'm just going to envision her sitting up there with her dreads braiding and 4 braids to the back.
I think she got a fade now.
She got a scrunchie holding them together. She got her little gray Nike sports bra and some basketball shorts and some socks and some Nike slides. Cause I feel like that's why her and Woody.
Understand?
Yeah, because I feel like that's why her and Woody's so comfortable. That's what that's in my mind, that's what she got off of.
I'm not dealing with you today, Mom. I do wish they had someone who could like draw the pictures or whatnot,
Oh
but
my God.
whatever.
But
I'm
no,
gonna find a picture for her.
she probably got some black loafers on, some black khakis, or some khaki cargos, and either a button-down striped shirt, or she got a little gray dress shirt on. Something like that.
Where's she working now? Do we know where she working now? We'll find out tomorrow.
That's at a sports center or something.
I'm gonna find a picture of her. That's it.
Okay, y'all, I'm finna stop. It said a sports bra chopping up on the front porch. Yes, Mickey, I really believe that. Y'all never gonna change my mind on that. That's why they say she worked for the Hawks. I mean, everybody sees her already, has seen her already, but okay. Okay, Lakia. They said Auntie Gaither. Yes, y'all, she gonna be up there. Y'all, I hope the defense eat her up. And y'all, if Gaither gets on the stand for real, I'm gonna go live. I'm gonna go live if she on the stand. I'm gonna see. We're gonna see if she make it, but I don't know if she's gonna get on there.
You waking up at 9 o'clock and watching at 9 o'clock?
I'm
Because
watching.
testimony starts at 9.
Yeah, I'm gonna be on time. I was off, I was in Houston, so my time was off today. So I was actually, when I joined on, it had already been court had already been going on. I don't know what.
Yeah, but you never on time.
I be on time.
So
I
what?
be on time. I just don't start posting. I be watching. I watch as soon as it come on. I only been late like twice.
Okay, you ain't gotta yell, son.
I do be watching. I am always watching. It's just my post may come late, but I am watching. But if you're saying I need to be on time with my post, then what's the word? I hear you. I receive it. I'll fix it. You see how that
That
works?
was the post. I thought you meant you was gonna be live watching it with us at
Yes.
9 o'clock.
Okay, I got you. I receive that. I take it, and I will fix it. Y'all see how that
Don't
works?
help her with her festival.
Therapy works wonders, guys. They said we need. Oh, now Heather, look at Heather. Heather said we need real time updates. I got it, Heather. Normally, that's
So
what.
I'm
Normally, I'm doing real time updates. It's just I'm always behind you guys because I have to upload the video. I might have to edit it, then figure out the words, and then post it. So we'll try, but we'll work on that.
on behalf of myself. I would like to say one more thing.
Yes.
At any point that y'all want to contribute to having an opinion of what the mail should do, you can pay through the post on TikTok. There's a little button there that you can, contribute to the fund.
You're
Just
getting my
so
nerves. Y'all don't mind Erica. Can we
you
merge?
ain't got to.
Prissy, you want to badge? Prissy, we not merging the law and crime chat with us.
Oh hell no.
We can't do that, Prissy.
They
What
ruthless.
he said? The ghetto? No, girl, we got to just laugh at them from afar. We got to laugh at them from afar. Wait a minute. Somebody was asking about the no ads again, y'all. I must miss that one.
As soon as y'all want to pay for us not to have ads, we won't have ads. However, we've been watching ads my entire life. All of my years, I've been watching ads. I don't want mail to pay for me not to watch ads. I watch them anyway.
But I'm
I'm
gonna
just
tell
gonna
you,
wait for that skip button.
y'all gotta bear with me because I'm getting most of my stuff now. I cannot wait to have my real little Black Oprah experience for y'all. I can't wait. I can't wait. But they said I contribute $350. Prissy, I know that's right. They put the ads at the wrong time. You know what? The ads probably ain't got nothing on me stopping and talking. So I'm gonna have to let it go. Child, that's Mechanicsville. Listen, I don't want to go to Cleveland, Key. And the chat is Cleveland. Law and crime chat is Cleveland. So I can't do that. But thank y'all for the. Let me see. White mama said it was born with ass. So I'm gonna keep it. Bye, y'all. Bye, Erica. Thank you. I'll see y'all tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye bye.